All right, and welcome to another episode of the Jumping the Rail podcast here on the JTR Podcast Network. This is Mark Redman coming to you from the Noodles position in Champaign, Illinois, joined as always by my buddy Minderz. And we got a little bit to talk about today after.
Nah, nothing happened this weekend. What are you talking about? Hey, Sean.
Hey, we got to see Sean the other day.
We did.
I'm
finishing up my homework.
I'm going to preface something before we start. I can't stress enough today, no NXT spoilers during the broadcast.
Yeah, please.
If what I'm hearing is accurate, then people will be very angry with spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Yes.
You have been warned.
You have been warned.
So there's your one warning. After that, you get blocked for a week.
From the comments.
From comments.
Not from viewing, from comments.
Not from viewing, but from comments.
Right. Far be it for me to remove viewers. But
yeah, we aren't removing viewers.
No. All right. Well, Minderz, what do you say we start off with the usual and go to our headlines?
Okay.
All right. So, as you can imagine, Minderz, a lot of our headlines are going to revolve around the pay-per-views over the weekend.
Oh, I'm sure. But I don't want to watch this live.
Watch what live?
Well, it's not live, but I don't want to watch this. I saw this already.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to the Fletcher Page match.
Oh, gotcha.
They're getting ready to go through the table.
Deadeye or Brainbuster?
Deadeye.
Oh, watch that carefully.
Go.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Okay. Anyway, headlines.
Sorry. Yes, headlines.
All right. First one, probably the main non-pay-per-view related headline from this week. They finally got him.
Only took a month.
Yeah. Roger Jackson got arrested. He has been charged with battery, felony battery. After
with a deadly weapon or no?
No, didn't say about deadly weapon. Just I listened. Otunga was on Conrad and Bradshaw's show this week.
Oh, was he?
So they were kind of going into all that stuff, and sounds like if he gets the maximum, he's looking at anywhere from 3 to 7 years in the joint.
Oh, wow.
That's depending on if they add like major like injury to it.
Right.
Right now, from my understanding, they just charge him with battery. But Otunga said there's a chance he could get minimal jail time and probation if he has good lawyers.
Well, his daddy got money, so I bet he has good lawyers.
And if daddy got money, means Stu could get some money.
Mm-hmm.
He might be Psycho Sue, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, there you go.
So
maybe he needs to call Stephen P. New.
Maybe. When you need to sue, you call Stephen P. New. That's what Corny always says.
Exactly.
So that's the big thing. I'm not sure what took him so damn long. Otunga says he thinks it's because the authorities had to just like figure out for sure if it was a work or a shoot, learn all the circumstances and all that stuff.
Right.
Which I get. So we'll see how swiftly the wheels of justice turn in this case. And of course, we'll keep everybody abreast as we find out things. But
I'll just say the wheels of justice go very, very slow.
In Illinois. California, I don't know.
California, I don't know. Illinois, they're very, very slow.
Oh, my goodness. All right.
Not that I know personally.
No. All right. Next headline here, Minderz. During WrestlePalooza, Jay got a little too close to the chair when he hit Braun Breaker in the back.
You know how many times I watched that to see? I'm like, when the hell did he cut himself open?
Yeah, it was the recoil.
Yeah.
It's like hitting a brick wall with the bat and having it come back and catch you in the head.
Yeah.
So, they put Jay in concussion protocol. Apparently, he cleared it because he did wrestle last night on Raw.
Yeah, apparently.
So, hopefully it wasn't as severe. Just laid himself open a little bit. He was bleeding like a bastard, though.
Oh yeah, he was. Because there was all sorts of blood all over everything.
All over Braun. Quite the impression. Not quite how the Usos wanted their reunion to go, but we'll get into that later on.
Sorry.
You're cringing as you watch the main event, I can see.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I could put my finger on this and make it go a lot faster, but
true.
I'm not. I'm letting it play out.
It looked like those old baseball clips from the 20s when.
It does. It's kind of awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. Well, moving on.
You should see him walk out to the ring. It's a lot of fun. Because I've sped through all of the entrances because they take too damn long.
That's true. All right.
Anyway, yes, let's continue to our next headline.
Well, it says Beth Copeland, I guess technically, showed up at All Out during the pay-per-view.
Betty!
Speared Stokely out of his shoes, and then took a heck of a pile driver from FTR.
Yes, she did.
So we'll see where that.
She reminds me of Mae Young and the "Hit Me Like You Do" the boys.
Oh yeah, she's definitely one of the boys.
Oh yeah.
But she went in there like full-on Viking wife.
Oh yeah, she did. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's a one-off, if it's going to be just for the angle, and then she'll step out again. She would not be a bad addition. She wouldn't be a bad addition to that women's roster.
Well, the ruined what? Don't get me started.
I'll say she could help the women's roster.
She could help the women's roster, but if they let her. If
they listen.
Good luck with that.
It's neither here nor there as you sip from your Jimmy cup.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next up.
I needed caffeine. The brain's pudding today. I'm just warning you.
I get it. I basically took a nap until about 5:15. So
I didn't get a nap, and I was up till 2:30 last night.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yow. All right. Next up.
Yes.
Tony Khan to make a big announcement tomorrow.
He's starting all PLEs early, PPVs early.
Now that is there's been a lot of rumors about what it's going to be. That's one of them. It could be maybe he's going to make his announcement that we talked about last week about Mania Weekend 2027.
Dude, I kept waiting because I actually got to hear some Busted Open radio this weekend.
Uh-huh.
And they actually said something they were going to talk about, and then they never talked about it. It pissed me off.
What?
About what Tony should do, and then we had to get out of the car before they talked about it.
Oh, yeah.
I was mad.
They spent some time on that last week. I think it was on Monday or Tuesday, I forget. But
well, I know we kind of talked about it, so I think it was
right.
It had to have been Monday or Tuesday as we talked about it.
Because I mentioned Bully talked about it.
Yeah, and we were saying it should be in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Yeah. Bully actually said Chicago.
I still say it should be Jacksonville.
It would make the most sense to be Jacksonville, but I would love it if it was Chicago because then we could go to the indie shows.
That's true. We go GCW.
Sean says the announcement might be women's tag titles because why not have more belts?
Why not? There's not enough belts to AEW.
But anyway,
keep all the belts straight now.
So we'll have to see what's going down with Tony. He hasn't made a big announcement in a while.
Nope.
So
what was the last one? It was another one we knew way in advance.
Probably All in Texas.
Probably. All Out Texas. No, All in Texas.
All in Texas because this was All Out this past weekend.
Yeah, All Out was Toronto.
Yep. Y'all in was in Texas.
Y'all in, yeah.
All right, and the last one came from Wrestlepalooza. Stephanie McMahon announced to enter the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2026 as introduced by The Undertaker.
Exactly 30 years from when her grandpa was inducted.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He was inducted in 96.
Yes.
I did some research on that one.
You did some digging. Very nice.
I did.
She's the first McMahon since Vince Sr. to go in.
Senior. Yep. Unless you count Hunter.
Well, first blood McMahon.
There you go.
But Stephanie.
I really thought it'd be Shane first, but
I think Stephanie's done more.
For the
company in general. But
at the time, though, before it would have been Shane, but now, yeah definitely right. Stephanie.
But
If we
I
had to
say,
have a McMahon.
yeah, I say well deserved. I'll just go out there and say it. She's had a good run.
She's got good business head on her shoulder.
I know all those McMahons get a bad rap and all that stuff, but she was good at what she did. She was good at making people hate her.
Yeah. She was.
Yes, she was. Also, unrelated, Minderz, I didn't have a headline for this one, but Mickie James was announced going in the TNA Hall of Fame.
I saw that. Yep, I saw that.
I believe joining Gail Kim as the only female members of the TNA Hall of Fame.
I hope they have the TNA Hall of Fame. I want to see it.
They do it before Bound for Glory, usually, like on the...
Yeah, but do they do it on YouTube, or do you have to pay for it?
I think it's on wherever the pre-show's at, so it might be on YouTube.
What are you... Okay. Sorry.
That's all right. All right. So
Fletcher just exposed turnbuckle. I'm trying to figure out what the hell he's doing.
Oh, it's actually not as dumb as you would think it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Minderz, that's our headlines here. Also, sub headlines. I'm trying a couple new things this week, so we're going to try it.
Uh-oh.
See how it goes.
Okay.
Number one, we have JTR birthdays this week.
Woohoo! I like my birthday hat.
I thought you might. It kind of goes with your hair.
It does. Although my hair is just blue right now, but that's okay.
True. So I've got two. I got one up in the great beyond and one current.
Okay.
Which I think is how, if we keep this going, that's how we're going to do it. We're not going to do a whole list of people, but
just one and one.
Pick one pertinent to today, and then a legend if we can find them. So our legend birthday is the great El Santo. Or El Santo is
Santo.
Many argue the greatest luchador of all time.
Okay.
Dom might argue that nowadays. But,
of course he would.
And then our current Matt Hardy.
Oh.
Is
this week or today?
Today. No, both of these are for today.
Okay.
But I do want to throw a happy belated birthday, Minderz, to our buddy Joel Gertner.
Yes, he turned 50. Wasn't it?
50, yep.
Yeah.
So happy birthday to Matt. Happy birthday to El Santo. Happy birthday to Joel.
Happy anniversary to Sam Stackhouse and Chelsea.
Yes, the Stackhouses. Mr. 408, Sam Stackhouse.
Yes. So awesome.
I think we need to go through that list and find everybody that we've had on the show. And
well, I found a few of them. Because Graham Regent's on there in the 300s.
Yes, he is. Like what, 338, 334, something like that?
338, I think.
Okay. Should be higher. I'm just saying.
I agree.
They're not honoring the Grand Regent with such a low number.
Nope. He even said that. He's like, I'm not number one, so I need to work harder. That's said, true. Okay.
I'll never forget when Danhausen was trying to attack John Moxley for not being number one on the PWI 500 like 6 years ago. Raised a whole stink with Renee on her podcast about it.
Oh, I missed it. How'd I miss that?
What'd you miss? The finish?
Yeah. All of a sudden, Paige has the belt. What the hell did I miss? Okay.
For those who aren't sure what's going on, Minderz is finally finishing All In.
I'm sorry, 9 hours of wrestling. I had to watch 9 hours of wrestling today.
This was a 5-hour pay-per-view plus 3 hours of
I didn't watch any of the pre. Yeah, so 5 hours of this, 3 hours of WrestlePalooza. Then I had to catch up on LFG, so there's 2 more hours. Plus, I missed the first hour of Raw last night because I didn't realize that it started at 6 o'clock.
I didn't either.
Night.
I had to go back.
So I had to go back. So 5. Okay, I had 8 hours of wrestling.
It's starting at 6 next week also.
Yeah, I caught that.
All right. Well, Minderz, it sounds like we need to check your brain.
Yep.
Gotta love that witty banter.
Sorry. Oh, okay. That wasn't as exciting as I thought it would be. All right.
Brain check. All right, it is time for Name That Wrestler. Minderz, you know how this works. I show a picture, you guess picture. We all have fun.
I'm listening.
Yep. Bari says we are here.
Hey, well wishes to poor Bari. He had a rough morning.
Yeah.
He had a real rough morning.
We'll just leave it at that. And,
Yo, his hip hurts a lot.
Yes. Let's hope he can find a cushiony seat to sit in while he enjoys the show.
Yes.
All right. Well, Minderz, as I said, name that wrestler. I show, you guess.
Got it.
Color photo.
Okay.
Current wrestler.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep. Because I just finished that.
You may get this pretty quick.
Okay. That's Drew. that face. That's Drew.
Kind of looks like Logan Cavazos a little bit.
No, it looks like Drew before he got everything. Before he grew all the when he was earlier. Yeah.
I worry that I'm coming up with too easy picks for this, and you're really screwing me over with the.
Well, this one might be easier. This might be easier.
All right, you want to check my brain now?
I do want to check your brain. Are you out? Yay! So you're out, so I can put it up now? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So, do you want the dark matches?
Sure, why not?
There is one dark match. All right, so just to remind everybody what we're doing. Why did that not... Where'd it go? Crap. Okay, hold on. I got to find my thing again. To remind everybody what we're doing, I have went through, and you're supposed to guess what show this is.
Mm-hmm.
AKA, I've picked something like a pay-per-view or something along those lines.
Event.
Yeah. There we go. We'll take Stitch down.
All right. And as you run down the list, as soon as I figure out what it is, or as soon as I think I figured out what it is after the last 2 weeks when I've struggled, I'll hit my old-timey car horn.
Yes. I want to make sure this saved to the right space. Okay, so we're going to try this again.
All right. I need to redeem myself after the last 2 weeks.
You do, because I'm starting to feel kind of bad. So
I was so close both times, though.
You were very close. You just didn't have the right
name.
There it is.
Okay. Both shows I'd seen.
Okay. What? Are you ready?
I'm ready. I don't know if Noodles is.
Okay, well, here's the dark match.
Okay.
The dark match. Billy Gunn versus Tommy Dreamer.
Billy Gunn versus Tommy Dreamer. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay. No more dark matches. Now we're to regular matches.
Main show. Okay.
Sorry. The Dudley Boys versus Big Show and Spike versus the Hurricane and Lance Storm versus the Hardy Boys. You suck. Okay, what is it?
No.
All right.
Keep going. Because
okay.
I want to be sure, but I'm reasonably confident that I've got this.
Okay. Perry Saturn versus Raven.
Okay.
Christian versus Edge.
Mm-hmm.
The Brothers of Destruction versus Chronic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely got that.
Rob Van Dam versus Jericho. The Rock versus Booker T and Shane McMahon. Rhino versus Tajiri. And Kurt Angle versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. And what is it, Reb?
I feel so much better now. I've actually got one right. It's WWF Unforgiven 2001.
Yay!
During the ill-fated invasion.
Do you know why I picked this?
Is it the anniversary?
It is.
Oh, look, there it is. September 23rd. It says right there. So.
Yep. It was the first one after 9/11.
Yes. I remember because Taker had the American flag on his singlet.
Ooh.
And poor Chronic, they that didn't make the best impression in this match.
No.
Stevie
Okay.
Richards was their manager.
All right. You can come back in now. Oh, there's a comment. Bari, yeah, I did get some help from Bari.
Yeah, you were hanging out with the boys this weekend, so.
Yeah, I got some advice.
Yep.
And like I said, I thought it was time that you had one that I was starting to feel bad that I had stumped you a couple of weeks in a row.
Oh, it's all right. It's not hard for me to bounce back usually, but that actually was a good show. Not quite on the level of the following No Mercy pay-per-view, but still a good one.
All good. All right. Let's move on to our Hoots and Judies.
All right. All right. Would you stop? I'm right here, for Pete's sake. She wants me to get attention. You're being pitiful.
No.
She's outside. She's not in the house. So, all right. It is time for Hoots and Judies. As evidenced by Robert Gibson right there on your screen. But we both went the indie tip for the Hoots this week.
Minderz. We did, and we had other options. I'm not saying that we didn't have other options,
but kind of sentimental picks though.
Yes.
So why don't you go first?
Do you see it? Do you see it in the background?
I see it. For those that aren't sure what they're supposed to be looking at, Minderz,
it's right here. It is this right here.
It's a shoelace.
No, it's not. It's a tag rope. It is a tag rope that has been autographed by my Hoots of this week, and that would be the premiere. Look at those guys. Look at those guys.
Hardy, Stu Myers, and S.K. Bishop. He's a little bit big. He's a little thicker than a soup these days.
A little thicker than a soup, but damn, them and Trauma Unit put on a real good match this weekend.
Good match. And they were. Why did they specifically get Hoot?
They get Hoot because they actually went through and gave the rules for actual tag team wrestling. About having a hold of the tag rope. You can't tag in without the tag rope.
Which there were no tag ropes on the corners.
There wasn't, so they brought their own, and I got one.
And then they were able to sign it, considering the media they had to write on.
Hold on, I'll show you this. This is their signature. This is how they signed it. It is 2 lines, 2 lines for each of them.
That works.
But they still signed it.
Yes. You were gutted during that match, Minderz, because that's 2 of your very favorite tag teams in the world.
It is. It was, especially on the independents. It was 2 of my favorites.
Yes.
There's only a couple ways it could have been worse. And I don't want to talk about it. The only way it could have been worse is if it was the Premier versus Cincinnati's Most Wanted. That could have been the only way it would have been worse. And I've seen that match.
What about Unsigned and Don't Care?
Ugh, quit it. Well, see, you got to be careful because you can't do Cincinnati's Most Wanted without one of the Unsigned and Don't Care guys.
That's true.
Yeah. It all depends on who his partner is.
Well, I mean, they could go Gary and Anakin against Aaron and...
yeah, they could.
Which one's his partner? Is it Crew?
Lord.
Okay.
Yeah, Lord
Crew. We're going to see Crew tomorrow.
I know. I'm so excited. You need to send me that link, too, so I can send it to him.
I will do that as soon as we're done here.
Okay.
All right. Well, Minderz, my Hoot, another sentimental pick because he's...
I like your Hoot.
I almost went co-Hoot.
Did you?
Both of these guys. But I went
I still can't believe they opened the show with it. Damn.
Well, it kind of made sense because it took him a bit to get the cage back down. And
yeah.
But I went with Mr. 408 himself, Sam Stackhouse.
Sam!
He got his win over KJ.
He didn't bleed as much as I thought he would.
No, he didn't.
KJ bled a lot.
He did. He also kicked the crap out of MLJ.
Hey, MLJ got him back.
He did, but KJ got his payback for last Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I'd ever seen Emil take a bump.
Well, he did.
He took one there. He took a hell of a bump.
By the way, you ready for a good chuckle? So since we're kind of talking GCW, guess what I've got Clay watching right now? We're in the middle of it.
The clusterfuck.
Yep, from this year. We watched the one from last year, Sunday night.
Have you shown him the Invisible Man versus the Invisible Stand?
We haven't got there yet. We haven't got to the Invisible Man in there. We just, if you remember, we just got through where JCW showed up.
Okay. I remember.
We just got through where JCW showed up, and GCW just came out.
Okay.
So
I forget, was Santana Jackson in the clusterfuck? The Michael Jackson impersonator?
Yes, he was, because he brought Baby. Or Blanket. Yeah. He brought Blanket.
Yeah. And then Snitsky kicked him.
And then Snitsky took care of it for us.
Oh, that Snitsky's a rascal.
And then he left. He was like, okay, I'm done leaving the building.
He Andre'd himself out of that battle royal.
Sure did.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, moving on here.
Judy.
All right. It is time for Good Judy of the Week.
This almost changed for me.
It did change for me. I had one from the weekend, and it changed after yesterday.
Yes. Mine almost changed, but then when you changed, I was like, nah, I'll keep mine.
Yours deserve to be Judied.
No, I agree. And I'll go ahead and say it. It's the new Raw Women's Champion when Stephanie Becker.
Yes.
I even said it right. I'm so proud of myself.
What do you think, Minderz? Best match of the weekend?
Yeah.
Stephanie?
Yeah. In my opinion, that was the match that saved that show, honestly.
We're going to talk about that. I do agree.
Are you going to disagree with me?
I'm going to mildly disagree with you, but we'll get to that when we talk about the pay-per-view.
Okay.
All right. But no, Stephanie, they definitely had the best match on the show.
100%. I thought you were going to disagree with me on... Okay. Yeah, no. I can understand where you're coming from with best match of the weekend. But that was the best match on WrestlePalooza, in my opinion.
Yes, I agree. All right. So, yeah, Stephanie gets your Judy. I'm sticking with WWE for mine, and I'm going to last night, and I'm giving mine to Asuka. I am loving this story arc they're going with Asuka and Kairi and Io.
Did you put the picture on here? If not, I'll put it on here.
I think I know what you're asking, and give me just a second.
Okay. Scott said that even the ESPN reviewer said it saved the show. Yeah, that one. Poor Rhea.
Well, she got a face full, didn't she?
She sure did.
Her whole upper body was blue. She looked like the Bev.
Exactly, she did. She looked like the Bev from last weekend. Holy crap.
Was Dr. Redacted at that show?
Maybe. Good Lord. I doubt it, though, because he was in...
Well, he was in
California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, the whole story here, and we'll talk a little bit about Raw later on, and we'll get into it deeper, but easily best part of the show, and it needed to be the main event.
Oh, yeah.
There were people saying, it could have been Jay and LA Knight in the main event, but no. This angle needed to be the last thing on the show.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, did you know we knew some people that were at the show last night?
Oh, I figured they were in Evansville, so...
Yeah. Kendall and Mr. Clayton Clark went to the show.
Very nice.
Yes.
That's not too far from Shotgun City.
Nope.
Even though he's moved away from Shotgun City,
he's a wanderer now. So no matter where he's at,
he's a road, not a rebel.
I say no matter where he's at, it's not too far away.
That's true. All right.
So okay, I'm curious because I didn't read to see who you picked this.
All right, it is time for Stooge of the Week, and it is nobody on the Mount Stooge more. This is one of those rare instances where I give Stooge to a fan.
Oh, okay.
So, how much of the in-between matches did you watch from All Out? Not
much.
Okay. Every time they would go to the desk.
Uh-huh.
And Excalibur, Taz, Shivani, whoever.
Uh-huh.
This one fucking guy.
Do you have a picture? Maybe I will remember him.
A picture, but he was doing everything he could to get on camera and make a spectacle of himself and get attention. It was we stood at the TV and slapped the guy. And I'm not the only one. I saw other people online talking about this fucking guy, saying that he was a total douche nozzle.
I really hate it when fans try to get themselves over at a show.
But the part that really got my attention is here. He's on the fucking phone during a pay-per-view.
You dumb. Wait, is that a phone or is that his shoe?
No, that's a phone.
Oh, okay. Why does it look like one from Saved by the Bell?
It looks like Paulie's phone, but it's like Patsy Weber on a cell phone.
Ugh.
And then they go to another time he'd be pulling faces behind Danielson and just wanted to choke the guy.
And this is why I watched the whole show in like speed times 2.
I wish I had. Wish I had. All right. Something else we're gonna try just to see. I mean, it works better when there's more than 2. But we have. I've got tiles up for new champions.
Okay.
Commander, new AEW Women's World Champion, and
we'll talk. Well, you still have our picks, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You have them where we can put them up to see who's right and who's wrong.
I do.
Okay.
No worry, I got this.
Okay.
All right. Well, but before we do that, Minderz, you've got to make up for some time because you haven't done an LFG review in a while.
I do, and actually, well, this is the fun part: is that it's actually they're on to where they're sending people home. So I combined the 2 episodes together because the females went first, the guys went second. So I'm going to give you the people. You tell me who you think is moving on. I know you haven't seen them.
Not moving on as in eliminated and moving away from the show.
No, the ones that are advancing.
Okay.
So we're going to start off with Danny Sterling versus Bailey Humphries.
Okay.
So if you remember, Danny's the tiny one that can really go. And Bailey is the one that Taker loves.
Right. The one that did Shane Mercer's finish.
Yes. Assault and battery.
So the loser of the match goes home.
Yeah. Well, no, not the loser of the match.
No, I'm sorry. The one member of each match goes home.
Yes.
Okay. Just because nothing surprises me anymore, I'm going to say, was it Bailey?
Bailey went home.
See, that keeps surprising me.
Now, let me explain why. Because Taker actually talked about it. The reason that he chose Danny over Bailey is because he still wants to work with Bailey more. And he thinks he would do her a disservice by going ahead and putting her through.
Isn't that the whole reason we thought that Tyra May Steele shouldn't have won last year?
Yep.
Okay.
So maybe he's learning something.
Maybe.
Especially after all the crap that went up on the internet about that. Okay, so moving on. We had Bubba's 2, which is Xena. I'm sorry, it's not Danny Sterling. Anyway, Xena and Hayes.
Hayes. Remind me of Hayes.
Hayes is the female version of Sandman.
Gotcha.
That is how Bubba describes her.
Okay. I'm going to
assume... she's kind of the party chick.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm going to assume it was Xena Advanced.
It was. But Bubba still wants to work with Hayes, too. Because he really liked how far she came along in the short amount of time she was there. And it was actually really close. So.
Okay.
Then we have P. Nasty and Summer Sorrell.
These are Booker's girls?
These are McCool's girls. Michelle's girls.
P. Nasty and what's the other one's name?
Summer Sorrell.
I'm going to guess P. Nasty advanced.
P. Nasty did advance. However, it was not because of a match.
Injury?
Summer injured her shoulder while she was warming up. So she was out because he couldn't wrestle.
Okay.
And McCool said, I'm not going to put you in a match where you could injure yourself further. So,
Which is wise.
So P Nasty moved on, basically got a bye. And then we had Tatiana versus Serena for Booker.
Okay.
Tatiana's the one that annoys the piss out of me.
Mm-hmm.
And Serena is the one, she's the one that's really good friends with Bailey and Humphreys and has grown a lot this year.
Okay, I'm going to guess just because it would be your luck, I'm going to say the one that really annoyed you advanced.
Tatiana? No, she didn't. Thank goodness. Tatiana just, I don't know, there's something about her. Whenever she does matches, she forgets spots. So it throws everybody off. So there's no sense in her moving on because she's going to make a fool of herself and whoever else is in the ring with her.
Uh-huh.
All right, so that's for the women.
Put her in there with Nettie.
So for the women, moving on, we had Danny. And Danny actually got the point for Taker.
Uh-huh.
And Xena, P Nasty, and Serena.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
So now, allow me to remind you, Bubba only has one guy.
Because Holyfield's hurt.
Right.
Gotcha.
So let's start with Booker's.
Okay.
Booker had Harlem and Chris Island.
Before I make a pick, does Harlem have a finish called the Harlem Shake?
No.
He should.
He's too serious. He's way too serious. He's like...
Is he like Bad News Brown?
No, he's like Mercer.
Oh. So he's
no... Yeah. Yeah, he's no fucks given. Yeah.
Okay. I like that. I'm going to say Harlem.
As to moving on or going home?
To advance.
Advance, yes. Harlem did advance. He pissed off Chris Island, which was pretty funny. But, yeah. Chris, of course, was upset because
he's been there for 2 years and should have advanced.
Well, 2 seasons. Yeah, and should have advanced. But yeah, he threw his little hissy fit. Yeah. Michelle's boys. We had Anthony Luke and Trill. Sorry. Trill.
Remind me of Trill.
Trill is the darker version of Jeff Hardy. Tall, skinny, swanton bomb. Huh?
Like Goth Hardy.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I knew what you meant by darker. But
yeah.
Okay. Like attitude-wise.
Nah, not so much attitude. He's kind of a stuck on himself type of person.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. And he had Anthony Luke. Do we like Anthony Luke?
It's Maxine Dupree's boyfriend.
You know what? He was there last season. I'll say Anthony Luke advanced.
He did. Not happy about it, but he's the one that tries to do the Rock wannabe stuff, and it's annoying. His finisher is called Lights, Camera, Action.
That's a bad name. You can't do
Isn't it? It's terrible. All right, let's go to Taker's boys.
Okay.
You ready?
Hit me.
So we have Shiloh.
Okay. We like
Shiloh. We like Shiloh. Versus Drake Monroe.
We like Drake Monroe.
We do. Monroe.
Yeah. That's going to be confusing if he's on the same show as Blake Monroe.
Right?
It's kind of a pick 'em for me. I'm going to say, I'll say Shiloh advanced.
Shiloh did advance. However, during the match, Shiloh had a bad night. Everybody kept telling Taker that he made a mistake. And that he should have picked Drake.
Huh?
So then we came to Bubba's boys.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
So does the elimination get picked by the one coach, or is it a?
Yes. No. It's by the coach that they have.
Okay.
So, like, Shiloh and Drake, Taker had to pick.
Okay.
Okay. And they were all upset because they thought that should really probably be the final 2 for going for the contract.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't. It was a semifinal. So, then PJ and Bubba. And BJ keeps talking about how, Bubba, you have to go with me because I'm the only guy on your team. Blah, 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 blah,
Please tell
blah.
me BJ wrestled Bubba.
No, but he called Bubba to the ring, and Bubba went.
Oh, that's not good.
Now, here's a little part that I missed out, or I didn't tell you about. Do you remember last season how Drake was Bubba's other guy, and he picked BJ over Drake?
Uh-huh. And then Drake got pissy and didn't want to go with Bubba on the season.
Exactly.
Yes.
After the match that Drake had, and Drake and Shiloh had, you see him, and Shiloh got picked, and you see him go to the back. One Mr. Bubba got up and left his chair, and then it went to commercial. So BJ goes out there. He's telling Bubba how he's the worst coach he ever had. He doesn't know why he got put with this basically dumbass.
Is he working or shooting?
I don't know. I think I'm going to say working.
I'm thinking
I'm thinking of
I see
work.
this guy trying to work himself into a shoot.
And talking all this smack and calls Bubba to the ring. Bubba comes to the ring. And then he says, oh, and by the way, I pick Drake Moreau. Drake comes out. So Bubba picked up Drake because Elijah was hurt. So they come out and they put BJ through a table. And Bubba gave glasses to Xena and Drake. And they both came out and beat the piss out of BJ. So it was kind of fun. I enjoyed it.
Is that the kind of thing where if you had been ringside, you'd be cackling like an idiot?
Oh, so much. So much.
Which I say with love, by the way. Cackle like
Well,
an
I
idiot.
was cackling like an idiot watching it. Yeah, so it ended up being BJ versus Drake. So Drake gets to move on. So we might get another Shiloh and Drake meetup. But I think it's going to be Drake and Anthony Luke against Harlem and Shiloh. Or like Harlem and Shiloh versus... Or Harlem versus Shiloh and Drake versus
Anthony.
But I don't know for sure.
Okay.
You never know for sure.
That's true.
But that was the 2 weeks, so there's that.
Very nice. Okay. Well, I have never watched the show, and I'm riveted.
I'm excited. I want to see what happens. And I don't know. I think Cena's going to get a run for her money this season.
Xena?
Xena.
Not
Cena.
It's not going to
Xena.
be the cakewalk it should have been last season.
Nope. Not at all.
That's good. Make her earn it. And I think she wants to earn it.
She does. But again, she's still kind of dealing with the fact that...
Kind of grumpy about last season.
Well, no, she's kind of grumpy about this season because they're all holding her to a higher standard.
Mm-hmm.
And even though she is keeping up and doing better than all of them, she's not showing the progression. Like, her progression isn't as big of a step.
Because she progressed last season.
Exactly.
Come
but
on.
they forget that.
Ugh.
Well, Bubba doesn't, but the others do.
All right. I need to find something.
Okay, now where are we going?
Well, we have another anniversary to talk about, Minderz. It was 28 years ago yesterday that we had the greatest Raw ever, in my opinion. And,
Ooh.
that's when I want to make sure I have the card for it because it was the first Monday Night Raw ever held at Madison Square Garden.
Oh.
On September 22nd, 1997, which, as I've told you before, is one of my favorite years in wrestling. This 1997, yes. And this is a big reason why.
I want to see what the card was.
Okay, so it was the Intercontinental Title Tournament because it's after Austin broke his neck at SummerSlam.
Okay.
So, in the tournament, Ahmed Johnson beat The Rock in a quarterfinal match.
Okay.
And this is Rocky Maivia, The Rock, so he was still young.
Yeah.
Legion of Doom beat Farouk and Kama by DQ.
Does that mean Nation of Domination was in full effect?
Yes. In the tournament, Owen beat Pillman by DQ.
Okay.
And then I'll say the main event was Bret Hart beat Goldust, which I'll bet was really good.
I'm sure it was.
But the two main things that I loved about this episode, there was a street fight with Hunter Helmsley.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, False Count Anywhere match. I should say that right. And it was supposed to be him against Dude Love. But this is the episode where we got the Three Faces of Foley promo, and then Cactus Jack came out.
Gotcha.
And then the other thing I love about this episode, I'm sure once I say it, you're going to remember, Minderz. This is the first time Steve Austin gave a stunner to Vince McMahon.
Yeah! Terrible sell.
He did not take it well.
Terrible sell.
But just such a good I think, and that's the 0-1 by DQ because Austin came out and jumped him.
Yeah.
But so good though.
Yeah.
All that, the matches sound like they were good. I love me some Cactus Jack. He's my favorite Foley persona.
Of course.
And then, of course, Austin being Austin, I was all for it. So, I'm curious about something, Minderz. I want to see what the card was on that night's episode of Nitro.
Ooh, good call. You know what? Did I leave my? I sure did. Damn it.
Okay, so this was in Salt Lake City, Utah, September 22nd, 97.
Okay.
All right, and here's they even have dark matches for this one. Would you quit scrolling when I'm not wanting to? There we go. Okay. Dark match, Bruiser Mastino beat Damien.
Okay.
Dark match, El Dandy, El Tejano, and the Aztec Warrior beat Oro Jr., Pantera, and Super Astro. So
El Dandy!
El Dandy, yes, the great El Dandy. All right, now main show, Rey Mysterio Jr. beat Silver King.
Okay.
Okay, this is big. Bill Goldberg beat Hugh Morris. I believe this was Goldberg's debut.
Okay.
Disco Inferno beat Alex Wright to win the World Television Championship.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I was so mad.
Hector Garza beat Scott Hall, I'm guessing by DQ.
Okay.
There was an 8-man lucha match. Ciclope, Juventud Guerrera, Lismark Jr., and Ultimo Dragon beat La Parca, Psychosis, and Villanos 4 and 5.
Ciclope?
Yes.
Is that the Ciclope
the
I know?
Ciclope, yeah.
Yay! I like Ciclope.
Yes. He's a vet. All right. The Faces of Fear, Mingin the Barbarian, beat the Steiner Brothers.
Okay.
Now I may need to go back and watch this show again because I remember going back and forth between these two shows when they aired, but I don't remember. It was, like I said, 28 years ago. I don't remember much about it. Randy Savage beat Stevie Richards.
Okay.
Booker T beat Conan and Scott Norton by DQ in a handicap match.
Of course he did.
Mm-hmm. And then Kurt Hennig beat Jeff Jarrett to retain the U.S. Championship.
Okay.
So not a bad card, to be honest with you. Once you get past the Disco Alex Wright match.
Hey. I liked Alex Wright.
I know you liked Alex Wright. You didn't care for Disco, though.
No. Don't care for Disco.
Remember when he was Disco with a Q, when he was part of the Filthy Animals, and he was trying to be like
obnoxious?
Cisco? Oh, he was always obnoxious.
Yep. Bill Goldberg debuted in WCW on September 22nd, 1997.
So that really is a notable day just in wrestling history in general.
It is.
Despite what you think about Goldberg, and I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Still a big deal that was his debut.
I mean, it's still something that happened. So
yes, it did happen.
It happened.
All right. Hey, Minderz, let's say we pay some bills real quick, and then we'll come back and we'll go through these pay-per-views.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, here we go. All right. So I suppose we should start with All Out because that was the first show on Saturday.
Okay, good, because that's the one I took notes on.
So did I, actually.
Well, I didn't take great notes, but...
Me either, but...
I watched it today, so I feel like I don't need to take too many notes.
That's true. All right. So I don't... you got to make sense of this to me. Why Copeland and Cage and FTR was the first match on the show.
Can't go last, go first.
Okay, that's true. I was... because before... and that's what I said when I first started the show. After I watched the show, I get it.
Yeah.
Because
can't go last, go first.
That main event it should have been the main event in hindsight.
Yeah.
But I was just reading my notes. Why is this opening? I don't have a caveat that says, "Oh, I get it now." But
you don't have that kind of. You don't have a little note there that says that.
I don't. But yeah, I mean, we talked last week. I bet this is the main event because it's Toronto. It's Edge and Christian. It's big games on that. But I was wrong. It was cool to see Beth come out.
It was
Betty, as you like to call her.
Betty.
Something we say about the baby faces, Minderz, and Edge broke that rule. I said baby faces don't spit. He'd be spitting on heels.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, after they power drive his wife, he's going to probably do more than spit on him. But
well, yeah, I mean, although he can't do too much more than spit on him when he's handcuffed to the ring. So
that's true. On that note, I said Beth should have had a handcuff key.
Yes. I think we were both saying that.
Probably. And then my big question about the match is, why was Edge kicking out of everything?
I don't know.
All those big finishes that FTR has, at least half of them, Christian should have been breaking up a pin or getting a foot on the rope or something.
Something. I did enjoy the "He's our asshole" chant.
Yes.
I did enjoy that.
Did I see right that FTR hit a 3D?
I don't know. I know they hit a few shatter machines.
Okay, maybe I was looking like at an angle and I thought maybe one of those shatter machines looked like a 3D.
Nah, I think most of them are all shatter machines.
Okay. Of course, the end of the match, after Beth speared Stokely and carried him off like a
like a little baby.
Then she comes out when
after they win,
the group, and then FTR jumps them all. Well, I'm sorry, Pip came out.
Oh yeah, Pip and Nick Wayne and Mama Wayne.
And I sent you a message. For a second, I thought Nick Wayne was going to steal your Linda McMahon moment.
Oh, I was going to be mad. I get to add another one to my Wednesday mornings.
Yes, I got to make more room on the graphic, but
yeah.
But no, Pip came out with the handcuffs and cuffed Edge. And then they did the old drop a roo on Beth in the middle of the ring.
How many Lithgows?
All right, hang on. First off, let me see if I can find the. Now, I picked Edge and Christian. You picked FTR here.
So you were right.
I was right.
All
right, and as far as
if I have a working pen here, we shall see.
Yes.
So I can write my book.
Yes.
Reb. Okay.
All right. I gave this match 2 Lithgows.
You gave it 2?
2.
I like Cope and Cage.
Hey, 2's good.
And I like FTR.
Remember, 1 is the best you can give.
Oh, I know. I'm going to let you make this decision because you say we round up, right?
Well, actually, it's funny you say that because I have adjusted it now where I have added halves.
Oh, have you?
I have.
Yay! Okay. Then I need one for 3.5.
3.5 sugars?
3.5 sugars. Because I thought it was fine. I know they're progressing the storyline. I love how Sugar's head is over your face right now. It's kind of perfect. Hi, Hannah. But if we would have rounded up, I would have went to 2. But I'll give it 3.5.
I thought it was a very well done tag team match.
Well, as it should have been. It's Edge and Chris. And maybe it's that I expect too much out of these guys.
Mm.
Maybe that's what it is.
Remember, they are going to be building to something. So,
and maybe I just expect too much, and I thought it was fine for what it was.
okay, fair enough. All right. Next. Also, by the way, I did say showing the tweets in the corner of the screen I thought was distracting.
Yes, I liked and didn't like that. I know that doesn't make any sense.
No, I get it. That makes sense. They should have had maybe have a scroll at the bottom of the screen.
Sorry.
It was taking up like a good, lower third almost.
Well, at least though, when they did it, when it was the wide shot, it didn't bother me.
Right.
But it was when it was the closer shots. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah. All right. Next match we had was
Eddie and Big Bill.
And Big Bill. And we both picked King.
We were both right.
My notes here, Kingston looked like he was in good shape. I mean, he's still not a chiseled Adonis or anything, but whoops, that's not what I was trying to do. Where'd I go? Where is it?
I don't think you're gonna like me when you hear how many I gave it.
How many did I give it? Oh, okay. But also, I'm going to point out, it looked like Big Bill was trying to channel his inner Sid Vicious.
Yeah. I don't know. I watched this match and was not my favorite at all.
It wasn't my favorite either.
And Kingston missed his hit.
Oh, on the back fist?
Yeah, he whiffed it.
He usually does.
But he whiffed it, and then Big Bill sold it, and it just looked hokey.
That shows Big Bill's poor decision making.
Yeah. Why didn't he just let him hit him again?
Right. All right, Minderz. I gave this. I'm gonna go 3.5 for this one. I was just glad to see Kingston back. And overall, he looked good.
Yeah. I gave it 4.
4 sugars.
4 sugars. All my other ones, since I didn't know we have halves now, all of my other ones are solid numbers.
Okay. All right.
And the only reason that the FTR one did and the Coke match did is what's Coke? COC, Coke. Is because Betty was on there. That's the only reason. Because that's the reason I really like that match.
I went into this pay-per-view with an open mind. So I tried not to be overly critical of all the little things. And there weren't a lot of little things that bothered me in this show.
No, there was some things that bothered me, but most...
I'll stand by the fact that the pay-per-views are always better than the TVs.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
Oh, shoot. I got to make sure I have my picture.
You had this one on that.
No, a different picture.
Oh.
Because we're about to get to the next match, and I want to make sure I have something to show. All right.
I know which one I know what you were looking for.
All right. Next up was the tables and tax match. Mark Briscoe and MJF. Can we give a tip of the hat to MJF for wrestling in Mexico and Canada in back-to-back days?
Right? I will give him a tip of my hat.
Yes. So you picked Mark Briscoe, and I was wrong. I picked MJF. I couldn't imagine MJF losing both matches last weekend.
I was expecting to be wrong. If that makes you feel any better.
Okay. This may have been my favorite match on this show.
I really liked this match.
I really enjoyed it.
I liked how MJF was the cowardly heel that didn't want to do anything in the ring.
Yes.
I liked how he put all the tables back down and shoved them back underneath the ring.
I like how he was wearing all white.
They were both wearing, well, I guess Briscoe wasn't pant-wise.
He was wearing camo.
However...
you'll talk about the problematic placement of Mark Briscoe's head.
Yes.
I don't have a picture for this one.
It looked like Max got his period early.
He needed a Max pad.
He needed a Max pad. Because it just didn't look right. At all. At all.
There's a part of me that thinks he's so much of a smartass, he might have planned that.
He might have.
It wouldn't surprise me if he planned that.
Sorry, we got a storm coming through right now.
Yeah, I think we might have one coming this way too. I'm sure the wife is watching the radar.
This
But-
big flash of lightning just came in my window.
So I may lose you.
Nah, you won't lose me.
All right.
It doesn't sound like it's that bad.
Just the back and forth on this match was very good.
It was.
It was one of those
And-
where literally you couldn't tell who was going to win.
No, and they got the finish right.
They did.
They got the finish right.
And
I actually loved Bryan Danielson being on commentary during this
mhm.
because he's all about being the babyface announcer.
Yeah.
And talking so much smack about Max,
Yeah.
which was fun.
Bryce Remsburg was the referee, Minderz, for this match. And he's kind of their go-to like hardcore deathmatch guy because he was a CZW ref, he was an IWA ref, and all that. So
He's dealt with all that BS.
yes, he tweeted a picture of his shoes after this match,
I saw this.
and it should be pointed out that before anybody laid hands on each other, Briscoe dumped out 4 full buckets of thumbtacks in the middle of the ring.
Yeah. Yeah, they were all over the ring. So there was no getting away from getting thumbtacks in you.
Bryce also wisely wearing gloves.
And he had on, like, he had taped his arms all the way up, too.
And I think he had goggles on. It's like safety glasses.
He did.
So he knows what's up.
Yeah, he knew to be prepared.
He would have made Dan Purge proud, the
Yes.
GCW official.
Yes.
But anyway, he posted a picture of his shoes after this match was over.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot of tax. And if those are wrestling shoes, because a lot of referees wear wrestling shoes, there's not a lot of leeway for those not to go into his feet.
Ouch. Ouch.
So I don't know if he's wearing like sneakers or wrestling shoes.
They look like wrestling shoes, but
So Bryce,
Could be wrong.
Bryce almost got hoot just for having to walk and all that. if I was a referee, you'd hear ow, 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 ow.
yeah, my bottom of my feet are really tender too.
All right, Minderz, we need to get your rating here. How many should
Like I said, I got really stingy with my 1s and 5s this time. Really stingy.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually gave this one a 2.
A 2.
A 2. Now, just a fun reminder, the less sugars or lithgos you get, the better the match.
Right. Yeah, 5 is atrocious. 1 is excellent.
Yes.
I told you, Minderz, I was a little bit more generous this time around. I gave this 1.
Did you give it 1?
I gave it a 1. I was also watching a GCW this weekend, so that kind of prepped me a little bit for this.
Right? Yeah, this was really tame compared to what we had watched this weekend. And I still gotta see if I can find the other GCW show. I'm missing one GCW show.
Which one did you miss?
Sunday.
There was one Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that too. I got to go back and watch it tomorrow.
I'm not sure where it's at because I can't find it on Triller.
It might be on YouTube. If it's a Jersey show, it might be YouTube.
It might have been a Jersey show. I don't know. I know that Conley was there.
That means it's probably Jersey. So check YouTube.
Okay.
All right. Next match, Minderz, was the trios match. Ricochet and the Gates of Agony. I guess they're called the Demand now.
Yeah.
I did not demand them, but that's all right.
Me either.
They beat the Hurt Syndicate.
All right. So where's our poster of who we picked?
We both picked the Hurts.
So we both.
We both screwed up here. At least MVP took the pin.
Yeah. Yeah.
My notes on this one. My first question is, why is MVP primarily managing when he's still this good?
Right. 'Cause he looked really good.
He did. I said Ricochet is great for Lashley to throw around.
Yes. Him trying to do his pec muscles up. I was like,
up to him. I was like, yeah.
That's not gonna work. Oh, okay.
And then
All right.
I said the Gates of Agony look like they are a very solid mid card tag team.
Yes.
But
I
that does
agree.
not mean they should be beating the Hurt Syndicate in a match.
No. Nope.
All right. Your thoughts?
Well, I'll go ahead and tell you what I gave it because I think it'll make more sense.
Okay.
And I will say that I gave them this not for, and I hate doing this, But what I gave them, sugar-wise, was more along the storyline telling as opposed to what the talent did in the ring.
Okay.
And I think it was just that there wasn't enough
Psychology?
there wasn't enough there for me. But this, again, is a personal preference. So I gave it 4.
4. Okay. 4 sugars.
I get 4 sugars. And again, like I said, it's a
sweet cup of coffee, 4 sugars.
Exactly. But like I said, it's more of a personal preference as opposed to how they actually did in the ring. It wasn't a terrible match.
Yeah.
But it wasn't one of my favorites. Uh-oh. What happened?
Oh, nothing. You're good. I also gave this 4.
Oh, good. I don't feel so bad then.
Mainly because I thought the wrong team lost.
Well, yeah. I agree.
Although, still watching Lashley just throw Ricochet like a football.
It's fun
to watch. Okay, I should probably be clearing these out as we go, just so I don't
overload everything.
Right.
You know what's next?
We still have 6 matches left. After this was the
6
TBS Championship.
I didn't count that one.
Monet versus Riho.
Do we even really need to discuss this one?
Well, we both picked Mercedes.
Yes.
I have a couple thoughts. The first half of the match, I thought Riho outshined Mercedes. First half.
Okay.
Second half, they just got sloppy, I thought. And my other question, and I ask this every time Mercedes has a match, why are there a bunch of pasty, shirtless jabronis wearing her belts when they haven't earned the right to wear them?
Because that's how she's, quote unquote, showing them off.
Might as well just say they're her concubines and go with it.
Get it over with, right?
Right.
Yeah, I watched this one on Fast Forward ×2.
So it was fun watching Riho that fast.
It kind of was. I'm not gonna lie, but I still gave it 5. I gave it 5 sugars.
5 sugars. Okay.
I think it's more. I just didn't like either person in the match.
I'm debating. I did not make an option for 5.5. I just made 5 the.
Well, yeah, 5 is the worst.
Yeah. I gave it 4.5.
So right there too.
So right there. I had little to no interest in this match.
Yeah, in fact, I think that this might have been my pee break.
I think this was when I got up to make my bagel.
Yeah, see?
So.
That's because neither one of us like Monet. Or Riho.
It's not that I don't like Riho. I just don't buy Riho. Sean's
asking when we're not to that part yet.
We'll get there.
We are talking AEW right now. We will get there.
We will get there. All right. Next up, we had the Okada versus Takeshita versus who wound up being Mascara Dorado. Is that right?
Sure.
This should have been a one-on-one.
Some CMLL guy.
Right. We both picked Okada to retain Minderz Law.
Minderz Law, which came back to bite us in the ass later.
Yeah, but I just made 2 notes here. I said, number 1, this should have been a one-on-one match.
Mm-hmm.
Takeshita and Okada, if you're
wondering.
And number 2, I just put Takeshita is so much better than Okada.
Yes. All right, you ready for my 2? I had 2 notes on this too.
Oh, laugh if it's the same thing.
No, it's not, because I was gonna laugh if it was. 1, Take had poo-poo job face.
He did.
And at least he didn't pin Takeshita, so that way he still looks strong.
Sean is chiming in. Takeshita should be the one to beat Okada. He might.
I hope he is.
I like Takeshita.
I just don't know how long it's going to take for it to happen. That's the downside.
A big question. Does Okada have creative control in his contract?
Probably. I mean, if he's paying him that much, why not?
Okay. Next up, we have.
Are we going to give sugars?
Oh, I thought we had.
I don't think so.
I think I was ready to, but then I forgot, and I moved to the next.
Gotcha.
Okay, how many sugars did you give this match, Minderz?
3.
3.
Because it was not a bad match.
No.
It wasn't a great match.
No. Takeshita was clearly the star of the match.
Oh, of course. And like it did what it needed to do. Is basically way I put it. It was an average match.
And they're sowing the seeds in the Callis family between Takeshi and Okada.
Exactly.
I did give this. Oh no, shoot! I gave this 3 Lithgows. See, when I'm looking at the thing, I see 3 faces, and I can't tell that one's a half. So I went hit with 3, and I hit 2.5 on accident.
Gotcha.
Oh
boy.
We'll get there. Hang on. Let's keep rolling because we're on a roll, Minderz. So
we are. Let's keep moving. We'll talk about that in a minute, Sean.
Yes.
Give us some time.
Yes. All right. The coffin match. Darby versus Mox.
Damn you.
Uh-huh. Pac, by the way, looks like a cross between Austin Aries, Johnny Sameface, and Wade Barrett with the haircut.
Yes.
This was pretty much what I expected it to be.
Oh, yeah. It was a bunch of spot show fuckery.
Mm-hmm. I didn't expect Darby to set Moxley on fire after the match.
That was after the next match.
Well, it was later after that. Well, technically after the match. So.
Oh, yeah, technically.
Yeah, a lot of fuckery there.
Okay,
it was okay. So, I mean, I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either.
I gave it 4 sugars, and I would have given it 5 sugars, but Pac showed up, and I kind of miss Pac.
I did miss Pac. I like Pac. I've always liked Pac.
I have too, even when he was Adrian Neville.
You said 4 sugars?
4, yeah. It would have been 5 had Pac not showed up.
I gave this one 3.5.
Okay.
I was generous.
So we're really not that.
Only because I knew what I was getting into with this.
Well, and we're not that far off in our how we both are looking at it. So
right. All right. Then we have my note for this match, because it was the rules were throw the guy in the coffin, close the lid, and that's how it's a casket match, basically.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So my note was, why was the referee in the ring?
Don't know.
Was he just there to hold the lid open because it broke off?
I think so. I don't really know.
Again, Tony.
Yep. I've gotten to the point where I just don't even pay attention to it anymore. So
I know. I need to be to that point also.
Yep.
All right, Minderz. Let's get to our women's tag team or women's women's championship match, Fatal 4-Way. Toni Storm, Jamie Hayter, Thekla, and Chris Statlander. Sorry, Tekla. The best part about this match was the video that Toni put out, the promo, like the movie trailer thing that she did.
Oh yeah,
that was fantastic.
I'm kind of bummed. I hope we still get a lot of Toni stuff since we were both wrong on this. And
yeah, we both had Minderz Law, but
I was shocked as shit Statlander won.
I didn't hate it. I like Statlander.
I didn't hate it. I like Statlander.
I thought Toni was going to win. I was kind of pulling for Jamie though.
Yeah, and is it sad that I wouldn't have been upset if it been Tekla?
I
like Tekla.
I do like that.
That was the thing. All 4 of those girls, there was nobody that we were going to be upset if they won.
Right. All right. Sugars.
I actually gave this one 2 sugars.
Oh, 2 sugars.
I did. I enjoyed the match, all in all. And I enjoyed the finish.
It was a good finish.
That was a great finish. So all in all, I enjoyed that match. It wasn't terrible.
Okay. I did give this one 3.
Okay.
But it wasn't because of anything somebody did or didn't do. It's just
right.
There's a lot of stuff to digest in those multi-person matches.
And see, in all honesty, I probably would have given a lot of these 3s, but I felt like I needed to kind of tilt the teeter-totter.
Okay. Next match we had was the 4-way ladder match for the tag team championship.
If I remember right, we both got this.
Yeah, we both picked.
Because I think we said we didn't care.
Put picks on because we didn't know all the teams, but we both pretty much said Minderz Law.
Yeah, both of us said we didn't care who the rest of the teams were because we figured Brodito would keep it.
It wound up being Brodito against the Bucks, Jet Speed, and Alexander and Echichero from the Callis family.
May as well add Alexander to the list of the ruined.
Oh, he was on there after the first match when he lost.
Yeah, you may as well put him on the list of the ruined.
That was my one note from this match: is Josh Alexander should not be in ladder matches.
No, he's too good to be in this.
He's too good. Maple Leaf Pro Josh Alexander is so much better than AEW Josh Alexander.
Oh, I'm sure, because Maple Leaf Pro books him how he should be booked.
Scott D'Amore knows how to book him.
Yep.
I'll repeat. Scott D'Amore knows how to book.
Period.
I guess the big story out of this was after the match when afterwards the Bucks and Jack Perry had their interaction, and then we got the
Jungle Jackoff is back.
We got the big reunion of the Jurassic Express, Minderz, and I'm sure you jumped for joy when you saw it. The best thing about it is we got the music back.
We did get the music.
I do
back.
like the music.
And you know what? I don't hate it because
They
if
need
this
some-
means that Jungle Jackoff is not going to be the whiny little kid anymore,
that would be nice.
that would be really sweet.
Yeah.
And I mean, how else are they going to try to redo the Bucks? I guess Bucks had their own music back. Or their regular music?
I think they paid for the.
Oh, did they pay somebody off?
I think so. But yeah, Minderz, I'll just go first here. I gave this one 4 good goes.
Ooh, you didn't really care for it.
You know how I feel about ladder matches, Minderz.
I know.
And then what they did to the Josh Alexander just ticks me off.
Well, I gave it a little bit more. I gave it 3 sugars.
Okay.
And it's more just because it did what it got the guys on the card.
Right.
Is basically what
They
it
weren't
did.
taking the belts off Brodito yet.
Yeah, they weren't taking the belts off of them. I don't even know why they even suggested it. But
Okay, now you just watched this main event before we went on.
I did.
So we both picked Hangman to win.
Yes.
And we were both right.
Yes.
This almost overtook Max and Briscoe for my favorite match on this card.
It was a good match. Well, you always know it has to be at least a halfway decent match whenever you watch me cringe.
Mm-hmm. Can I be bold?
Sure.
I think this might be AEW match of the year so far.
Wow.
I will go that far. They really made Fletcher look like a star in this match. Going into this, I didn't think he had a shot, but he hung in there with Paige, and they had a really good match.
See, you say that, and then I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, I think so far my favorite match of the year was Briscoe and Fletcher when they had their little thing going back and forth.
That was good too.
So
Fletcher might get year in review.
Then I start thinking, what is the common denominator in all these? Because the Fletcher Osprey match, although it made me sick to my stomach.
The cage match?
Well, the cage match and the other one where they dropped him on the steel stairs.
Oh, that too, yeah. I did make a note. Fletcher looks like a star from the neck down.
Oh yeah, that face though.
Yeah,
that poor face.
And I do think this was probably Fletcher's best match as a single.
Fletcher has some really good matches, but I didn't see the match where he won the TNT title.
Right.
I didn't see that one with him and Dustin.
I did also make a note, Minderz. Nobody should be kicking out of his brainbuster.
No. Because it makes it look weak, and it doesn't look weak.
It looks great.
Yeah.
He does it so well. And like I said, foot on the rope if you have to.
Yeah. If you don't kick out of it, find a different way to get out of it.
Right.
Especially if he does it like on the turnbuckle or whatever. You're right there.
Yeah.
Why can't you put the foot on the rope?
Or have the momentum roll him out of the ring.
Yeah.
Something like that. All right, Minderz. Give me your rating on this one.
I actually gave this one 1. It was my match of the night. Yeah.
So did I. Yeah, this and the tables match were co-match of the night for me. They were good.
That was with the women's 4-way dance or the 4-way fatal 4-way right after it with Tony and all them. Those are my top 3.
All right. All right, Minderz. So let's move on to.
Well, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Because we need to answer this question for Sean.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I forgot the question.
Yeah, we need to answer the question for Sean. So who beats Mercedes? Am I terrible to think that maybe Tony could take it off of her now?
I don't think, and I hate myself for saying this, I don't think Mercedes drops the belt until she wins the world title from Statlander.
Hate you for that.
I know. I think this was their way of protecting Tony from having to drop the belt to Mercedes.
Okay.
And I don't like the idea of Chris Statlander being a transitional champion.
Maybe she won't.
Maybe she won't. I hope she won't. But
maybe they won't do it till All In. Maybe they won't do it till next year's All In. Maybe. Yeah, I know. If she could at least keep it till January.
But as far as who wins the TBS belt for Mercedes, I
don't even know who else in there anymore. Queen Aminata, maybe?
Maybe.
Athena?
Maybe Athena. Athena hasn't had a shot at Mercedes yet, has she?
I don't think so.
Wait, no, they were in the tournament, the Owen tournament.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, I haven't had Tekla with Mercedes yet.
Billy?
Maybe. I wouldn't hate it.
You're laughing at me.
I like that Billy Starks. But Rachel Armstrong?
I don't know if she's quite ready.
Right. No. They'll bring back Brandy Rhodes.
Lovely Miss Larkin.
Now we're just naming indie chicks that
I know that we like.
Although Story Denali's in Ring of Honor.
I know. Let Story go after it.
There you go. You know what the natural choice would be? Camille.
Don't get me started.
I will not, because I've seen what happens when we get you started on this.
Yeah, it's not good.
No.
I mean, when I can have the conversation.
I'm right there with you, by the way.
But when I can have the conversation though with Camille about how much her booking sucked, and she still likes me after it's done.
You put it more diplomatically than that.
Well, yeah.
I had a similar conversation with Jay Lethal the year before that.
Yeah, so it's like, look, we love your talent. We love it. But you're being misused. And that's how I put it.
You could break Tony in half.
Exactly.
I wonder what Latimer was thinking sitting there listening to you go on about this cook meal. He was probably chuckling on the inside. It's like, these fucking marks. But
you know what? That's fine. What do we know? I mean, apparently we know some things.
Uh-huh.
We'll discuss that in a little bit.
Uh-huh.
All right. I didn't take notes on ESPN.
I didn't take a lot of notes, but
so I'm just going off of memory from what I saw yesterday, because I watched it yesterday.
Okay. I'll say this, the match order kind of surprised me. We knew going in that Cena and Brock was kicking off.
Right.
But I was a little surprised. I wouldn't have had Cody and Drew with the main event spot. I probably would have.
I wouldn't have either. Seth and CM Punk.
Yeah. At the very least, Io and Stephanie.
You're missing pictures.
What?
I sent you some pictures that you need to put, or I sent you a picture that you need to put up.
Oh, hang on.
Because if we're going to talk, we're going to talk Cena and Brock, then we need to make special little send out, shout out to somebody.
Yeah, let me find it here because I know you sent it to me the other day.
Yep.
Oh, here it is.
I even found him on when I was watching it. So you all have heard us talk about our little buddy.
Yeah, he is our little buddy.
He is our little buddy. But our little buddy Lincoln is from over around the Indianapolis area.
How old is Lincoln?
7, 8, maybe now.
He's been a pup.
He's a youngin.
Should I show the first picture first?
Yes. So there's that picture.
So that's Lincoln.
That is Lincoln with his brother Logan behind.
Smile on his face.
Oh, he's cheesing so bad.
Is Cena his favorite wrestler?
Actually, I think Cody is.
I was gonna say I thought it was Cody.
I think it's Cody, but Cena maybe now because when he was saying Cody, but when he was saying Cody, it was when Cena wasn't wrestling.
Right.
So it might be Cena, but I've always known him to like Cody.
Mm-hmm. So that's the first picture, Minderz.
That's the first picture.
So what happened after that?
Lincoln got to take part in John Cena's entrance. Look at him. He's right there.
Didn't they get a tight close-up on him doing the "You Can't See Me" too?
They sure did. Yeah, I went back and watched it a couple times.
I won't lie. When I first saw this, I thought it was John Cena and a bunch of minions.
Yeah,
and it took me a bit to spot Lincoln in the crowd because when a bunch of little kids look and are dressed the same, it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, it is. But
this is so cool that he got to do this.
Yeah, I was so excited.
I wonder how it happened. Did he just go through the line and find the little kids and say,
No, I think it might have something to do with maybe one of his sports groups that he's in.
Oh, okay. Like how Bianca gets girls dance troops to do her entrance with.
Right. I think it had something to do with one of his sports things that he's in.
Gotcha.
Or maybe like an after school program or something. I'm not sure. And yes, Sean, we did see where it was Cena versus Styles for Crown Jewel.
I saw that. And they made all that happen on social media, by the way.
Yeah, they did.
Okay. But yeah, this is maybe the highlight of Lincoln's and Cena's day.
Yeah, because Cena's day didn't get much better.
Look at the optimism on Cena's face in this entrance.
Right?
And it went away.
It went away real quick.
With that, Minderz, let's get to the card.
All right.
Now, we were both way off on this one because we both picked Cena. My gut was telling me to pick Lesnar, but I went with Cena because I thought they might go feel good moment.
I thought they would go feel good moment.
They did not.
No. Although, this does leave it open. Lesnar could be his last one.
Could be. Although, there are points that
I'm sure there are, but I'm just saying.
The final tally of 5 F5s beat 3 AAs.
No, it was 6.
One after the match. I'm talking about 5 during the match.
There was 6.
Michael Cole said 5.
Well, he was wrong.
Right.
There was 6. I counted.
Are you going to make me go back and watch this match again?
It's
not like I don't have 6 minutes, but still.
Yeah. You could just take my word for it.
I'll take your word for it, but either way.
No, now you're going to go back and watch it. I'm going to hear about it on Saturday. I'm pretty sure it was 6. Maybe it was 5.
I did like that Michael Cole mentioned that it used to be called the FU.
Yeah. And that was a hit towards Brock because his was the F5.
Mm-hmm.
Sean?
We'll get there.
Slow down, bud.
We'll get there, buddy.
We'll get there.
The point that really stuck with Bully when they were talking about this show, and it makes sense. He said Cena shouldn't have walked out after the match. They should have had to carry him out or help him to the back or something. Instead, he walked out on his own. And Bully said he thinks that means that this was a one-off.
Okay.
And here's his reasoning, and I agree with it, because it's not like there was a fuck finish here.
No.
So Lesnar beat him clean. What does Cena have a gripe about?
Right. Other than the fact that, and I had thought, and I was wrong, but I had thought that Cena had never beat Lesnar. But I guess there was one time.
Extreme Rules 2012, he beat Lesnar. Lesnar's first match when he came back.
Gotcha.
But Lesnar beat him in 2003. I think he beat him on some house shows back then. Then, of course, we got the murder of SummerSlam 2014 when.
I did enjoy Brock counting his own suplexes.
Yeah, well, Paulie wasn't out there at ringside. He was there for the introduction.
Yeah, but he didn't stick around.
He didn't stay. He had vision business.
He had vision business to take care of. He had to go be the Oracle.
Yes. He's not the special counsel anymore.
No. Was it special counsel?
For Lesnar, yeah. No, he was the advocate.
Advocate.
Then he was the special counsel / wise man for Roman.
Yeah, for Roman.
Can we take a second to appreciate Corey Graves from Friday?
Holy crap!
It's evident that Corey is no longer on the no-touch list.
No shit.
And man, he took
could he have
an
taken?
F5.
I was like, could he taken that any better? Both of them?
Yeah.
Holy crap! That was chef's kiss.
Corey is a slender fellow,
He is.
so he got a lot of hang time.
But your wife did point something out to me. What are you doing?
I had to scratch my foot.
Oh, okay. Your wife did point something out to me, which could be why they had Corey take those.
Yes, go on.
And that's that Carmella is due soon.
She's due pretty much any week now.
I would say like anytime. So I'm betting
He's no time away to go.
He's going to take some time off to spend with the babies.
Yep, and nothing wrong with it.
Nope.
I mean, Barrett's back, so I mean.
Yeah, Barrett's here, so.
All right, Minderz, how many sugars did you give Brock and Cena?
3.
3?
Yeah. It was not to me. You know what? No, I'm going to go 2.
Ooh.
I'm going to go 2 just because Lincoln was in Cena's entrance.
I was back and forth on this. I say part of me wanted to go 2, part of me wanted to go 4. But
so why didn't you just split the kitty and go 3?
Because I'm not that smart. So I wound up sticking with my 2, my original thought. Because it was what we expected. We weren't expecting a marathon. We know Brock's just going to come out and hit German suplexes and F5s, and that's about all he's going to do.
That's about all he can do.
He looked great.
He does look great.
He got skinny legs.
He's always had skinny legs.
He has. It's an upper body business, as they say.
Yeah.
But all right. Next up, we had the tag match, the big reunion of the Usos. We talked about this a little bit during headlines when Jay bounced the chair off of
damn chair off his own head and busted himself open.
We both picked the bronze here.
We both had this one right.
Yes.
But they needed a win.
I didn't realize that LA Knight was going to be the referee until I watched.
I don't think anybody did until last minute.
Yeah, I think it was a last minute call. I think they made that decision during the pre-show.
But I did chuckle every time Jay would start to do something and LA was like, no. But then Jimmy would do it and he'd be like, whatever. That's fine. Because Jimmy was literally the only person in that match that LA Knight liked.
I still see a lot of rust between Jimmy and Jay.
Oh, yeah.
As far as teamwork goes.
Yeah.
I feel like they need more matches to shake off the rust. I really like Braun and Bronson as a tag team.
They work so well together.
I think they get the tag belts before too long.
What was with the hip attack from Braun, though? When he takes off running and instead doing the spear, he did the hip,
shoulder.
Shoulder. Yeah. Well, still.
Well,
that wasn't what I was expecting.
Well, I think that's why he did it, because if you're expecting a spear, then a flying shoulder is going to be much more effective.
That's true.
Man, he's good.
Yeah, he's so good.
We both think it's the right call that the bronze won. I'm glad Jay's okay. That's the main thing.
Yeah. Although he did it to himself. So
he did do it to himself, but still, you don't want to see the guy hurt.
Dummy.
That's, like I said, hitting.
I mean, LA was in the match, or in the ring, so I can call him a dummy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dummy.
All right, Minderz, how many sugars did you give this one?
3.
3.
I thought Braun and Bronson looked great, but it was what it was.
It was what I'm with you. I picked 3. I went 3 Lithgows here.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but there was nothing spectacular about it either.
It was what it was.
It was a show off for the bronze.
It was a chance for them to get a big win over a very high level tag team.
And it's going to take me a while to get used to calling them the Vision because
the Vision.
The Vision.
The Vision, yeah.
Because I've been calling them the Bronze for how long now?
Well, since they started teaming up.
Yeah, I was like, it's the Bronze. But yeah, we'll see.
Did you see Braun at the post show?
I did not get a chance to watch the post show.
I just saw a clip. He was talking, and it was him, Bronson, and Paulie were at the desk,
Mm-hmm.
Braun's going on. He's on a very Scott Steiner-esque diatribe.
Oh boy.
And he said, even that fat guy out there, he pointed to somebody in the stands. And Paul says, I'm sorry, Braun. First off, that's a woman. And then he said, ma'am, I apologize. As a fellow fat woman, I apologize. Oh my god! I was drinking I was taking a drink
Paulie.
of water when I was watching that at work, and I almost spit it out.
I was gonna say you were able to keep the water in your mouth.
It was. Oh my goodness! It is ridiculous, but I love it. Oh my goodness! All right, moving on here. Now, I mean, we both agreed match of the night here. Stephanie Vaquer and Io Sky. I don't hate that I was wrong. I had picked Io just because you know how high I am on Io Sky.
Right.
But I have no issue with Stephanie Vaquer winning this match.
None at all. I thought
best match of the weekend.
Oh yeah. I love that match.
As good as
so
Paige
good.
and Fletcher was, as good as Briscoe and Max was, this match topped them both.
Yes, I agree. There was no outside interference.
No fuckery.
Which I was pretty
maybe foreshadowing Monday that there was no
right, but I was expecting there to be fuckery and there wasn't. So
yeah,
I give this one sugar.
One sugar for Minderz, and I went with one Lithgow.
As I say, you can't go with anything less because you went with one Lithgow on the other one. So
right. Yeah, this was a
and you said this was better, so it has to be.
I almost went with a half a Lithgow.
Oh.
That is an option.
I didn't know half a Lithgow was an option. So half a sugar is an option. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't really take notes on this match. I was too busy watching it.
Yeah, I was gonna. I
love the finish, the corkscrew.
I had not seen her do that.
No, that's brand new.
Yeah, so I was stoked for that.
It's always cool when they bust something out.
Yeah.
All right. Next match was the mixed tag. So we had Seth and Becky against Punk and AJ.
Okay, first of all, I am. Oh.
We split this.
Oh, we did split this one.
You went Seth and Becky. I went Punk and AJ.
I did. I do want to point out that I thought it was pretty cool that Seth and Becky were representing the colors for Suicide Prevention Month.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that after I didn't put two and two together when I was watching the match until I saw something on Facebook.
Yeah, it's so the blue and the purple is for Suicide Awareness Month, which September is.
Yes.
And then of course, Punk and AJ were sporting the LGBTQ plus.
Oh, they were doing the Pride stuff then.
Yeah, that's why everything was rainbow.
Okay.
Like the bottom of AJ's shoes.
I was wondering about the shoes.
Yeah, it's a Pride thing. So I thought that was really cool that each of them picked.
Punk is big on making a statement.
He's big on human rights, is what he's big on.
He is.
And so that didn't surprise me at all. Although I loved his jacket.
Oh, AJ's husband?
AJ's husband. I thought that was awesome.
It was a Superfly vinyl windbreaker, which
yeah. And then did you notice, like, instead of the stars that are usually always on his trunk, some of those were hearts?
One heart with AJ's name on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was one in the front and one in the back.
Yeah.
So I thought that was
Larry on his trunks.
Did I tell you that Lincoln got to meet Larry?
What?
Yes.
Sean,
he got to meet Larry.
I would take a picture with Larry.
He got to meet Larry.
You get a picture with Larry?
He did. Well, he didn't get a picture of Larry, but they got a picture of Larry. Hold on. Because actually Logan, I guess Logan wasn't supposed to go, but then Lincoln said something to Triple H, and then Triple H went and grabbed Logan from the barrier and brought him over so he can meet Cena.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
So Lincoln has no shame.
Well, I mean, him and I are kind of one and the same.
He hangs out with you too much.
He does hang out with me too much. Hold on, I'm trying to get the picture.
But also, not enough.
I know. I haven't seen him in like a year.
Are they coming to Dreamwave?
Dreamwave?
Saturday?
You mean New Wave?
New Wave. Too many waves in wrestling.
I do not know. Okay, so we'll run through these real quick.
Charles Robinson.
He got to meet Lil Nate.
I'm jealous now.
There's Cena and Logan.
Okay. He's almost as tall as Cena. Might be taller. Tiffy. Oh, he got to hold the belt. Are you jealous?
He did. I am. He was standing behind where Jay was at.
Oh, nice. I'll tell you, that's a good outfit for him to wear if they're walking back to the car in the dark, because you're not going to lose them. There's Punk.
Larry and Punk.
Oh, Larry and Punk. He's brandishing Larry like a machine gun.
Yep. And then, there's the one of Logan and Trips.
Nice.
But yeah, they had a good time.
That's awesome.
Oh,
and he's got a memory for life now.
He did get to meet Cody, or he got to see Cody anyway.
Cool.
So.
I bet they couldn't wipe the smile off his face the whole ride home.
I bet he still has that smile on his face.
He still might. If we thought about it, we should have got him on with us for a little bit today to talk about it, but it didn't occur to me till just now.
Well, I can't always get his dad to answer me either, so.
That's true. So you get the kid a cell phone. We'll just hit him up.
We'll just hit the kid up.
Yeah, there you go. Let's talk about the match. I really enjoyed this match.
I did too. I liked
the psychology of it.
Yes. The AJ or Seth not wanting to tag in Becky because he didn't want Becky and AJ to go at it.
Mm-hmm. When Becky was trying to avoid a hot tag, so she was trying to get Seth to cut off AJ instead of tagging her in.
Right.
Or cut off Punk, I should say.
Yeah.
The table spot was fun. How Becky just yeeted AJ into Punk.
Yeah. I love the Black Widow on Seth and on Becky.
Mm-hmm. What do you think of the sharpshooter that Punk put on Becky?
Terrible.
Well, he didn't want to hurt her. I
get that, but it's still terrible.
It was better than the Rock's sharpshooter.
Yeah, it's not saying a whole lot.
True. I called it though. I said AJ needs to get the pin on or get the decision on Becky.
Yep.
And then to answer Sean's question, he asked, "Does AJ wrestle at Crown Jewel?" I think they will. I think they will do an Intercontinental title match at Crown Jewel.
We'll see.
I think she's earned it. She got a win on the champ.
Oh, I'm not saying that she doesn't, but I think it's going to be more of if AJ wants to go there.
That's true. Well, she's on a contract now, so.
Well, she might be in a contract, but who say she doesn't have creative in hers?
That's true.
Because they're paying her pretty good money too.
She might have had them by the balls.
She probably does.
All right, Minderz. Sugars for this match.
1.
Oh, he did 1.
No, I'm sorry, 2.
2 sugars.
Because I like the women's match better, so I need to drop this down 1.
Okay. I went 1.5.
See, wish you had told me that before.
I'm sorry.
Now I forget that there's a half.
I meant 2. I'm sorry. But no, very good match. And I again say I think that should have been the main event.
No, I do too, because that was the feel-good moment of the night.
Yeah. All right,
There's only 5 matches?
Yeah, all we have left is a main event, which is
okay.
Cody and Drew. We both pretty much assumed Cody is going to retain.
Yep. Well, there for a minute I about went with McIntyre. Then I remembered they were in Indianapolis and not overseas.
Right. I liked the match. It wasn't the best match I've seen out of those two. I did expect better.
Did Cody look bloated to you?
I don't know about bloated. He seemed kind of lethargic though.
Yeah. Well, I know they were playing that off because of where McIntyre hit him in the head or kicked him in the head.
Right.
So they were trying to play that off, which I understand that. But I just thought it looked like Cody was a little bloated.
The best thing about this match for me was when Drew put his foot through the announce table and Wade started losing his shit.
Yep.
With the referee.
Yep. Why aren't you checking on him? His shin could be broken.
Where's your empathy?
Yeah. Where's your empathy? God. I need to listen to Wade more.
Wade
That's
is
who
so
I.
good.
That's who I need to be on commentary.
There you go.
The female version of Wade.
But without the accent.
Yeah, without the accent. I'm not going to try an accent. I would mess that up quicker.
No, I think we do have listeners in the United Kingdom.
I don't want to offend anybody. I will give this 3 sugars.
All right, let me get my graphic here. 3 sugars. There we go.
Because it was a match that did what it was supposed to do.
I agree. I went 3 Lithgows for the same reason. So the show overall, Minderz. Now, I heard a lot of people saying during the live feed, number one, there were people saying there were streaming issues on the ESPN.
There's always streaming issues.
Especially
when they
the first time they do something.
Yeah, when they switch, there's always streaming issues.
And then I'm sorry, go ahead.
I personally, I do have the ESPN Plus. I went ahead and, because it's actually only like $2 extra a month for me, because I already had the package.
Uh-huh.
So it's only like $2 more extra for me a month. So when I did the replay, I did not have any issues.
Yeah, I'll just say I use a VPN. So I watched
better
it on
than you
Netflix.
saying that you pirated it.
I didn't pirate it. I'm still paying for it.
Yeah, you're still paying for it.
But yeah, I just I'd watch it on Netflix.
Just a different way. You're just paying for it a different way.
Exactly. And I didn't have any real issues with the streaming either. Of course, I watched it the day after. Actually, technically, I watched it 2 days. I watched it on Monday.
I did too. Yep.
But it's
by the way, though, Drew did break one of Minder's rules. Minder's
touched the belt.
laws. He touched the belt.
He touched the belt. Mm-hmm.
So I remember messaging you and saying, "Well, Drew's fucked. He touched the belt."
The other thing that people complained about was the amount of commercials between matches on the live stream, like the ESPN feed. Which I think that was just on the live feed, because when I was watching the Netflix feed, there wasn't commercials.
Well, when I was watching the ESPN replay, it did say commercial break.
Yeah,
and it actually just had commercial break written across it.
Okay, because I know Greco was really hot about all the commercials and all the in between.
That's what makes it nice though about when you watch it later on the replay, because then you can fast forward through all those.
That's true.
I'm starting to become corny.
That's Corny's law.
Yep, I'm starting to become corny.
So ESPN apparently was not thrilled with this show, Minderz, because they gave it a C as a letter grade, which kind of pissed somebody off.
Oh yeah.
I have a quote from Booker T.
I did not. Oh God.
Booker T. This is the headline. Booker T. is furious after ESPN gives a C grade to Wrestlepalooza.
Okay.
And I will read the quote.
I want to hear his. I want to hear his reasoning.
I will not do my impression of Booker T.
Yeah, please don't.
So, quote: "There were 5 matches on the show, and not one was bad. That's true.
It is true.
2 of them were absolutely stellar. Again, true.
Mm-hmm.
The women's world title match was the crown jewel. Cody and Drew had a heck of a time, and the mixed tag might have been the best of its kind I've ever seen."
Yes.
I'm seeing no lies so far.
Yep. I'll stop you when you're telling lies. Keep going.
Then he goes on, "How do you give a show like that a C? That's crazy. Come on, man. That's a crazy take."
Okay.
He continues, "What more did people want from Brock and Cena? For the naysayers, go back and watch the footage. When they pan the crowd, you'll see kids crying real tears.
Yep.
As a babyface, if I can get a real tear from someone in the audience, I've done my job."
Exactly.
And then he concludes by saying, "I don't know when wrestling became about letter grades. We went from star ratings to it's an A+, maybe A++. And that was Booker T on his Hall of Fame podcast.
Okay.
But
I mean, he's not completely wrong.
Sometimes he sounds like a rambling maniac on these.
Too many shots to the head.
Right. But I detected no lies here.
Yeah, I didn't see any lies.
And I'll say I thought it was a fine show.
Well, and again, you have to take consideration, how long did they actually have to put this show together? Because it seemed like to me that this was kind of a last... Yeah.
Maybe a month. Maybe a little bit longer.
You can't expect WrestleMania type matches and storylines without giving time for it.
Was ESPN expecting a longer Brock match?
Why?
Because they don't get it?
Apparently.
I will say this. I do think that All Out was the better show overall than Wrestlepalooza.
You're stretching.
Not by much.
You're stretching.
But
here's my thought.
This is one of their better offerings on paper.
I enjoyed Wrestlepalooza better than I enjoyed All Out.
Now,
and I think a lot of it had to do with how long it was.
That's the thing. If I had watched the AEW live, I might have a different opinion.
Right.
But I watched it after the fact, and I was able to fast forward through some things.
I could fast forward through all the entrances. It was great.
But not a.
You know what? I think I did that. I think I did that on the WWE one too.
Yeah, but no, both of these shows I thought were really good.
Yeah, they were fine.
And like I said, the best thing I can say about AEW pay-per-views is there weren't a lot of little things that bothered me.
Well, but is it because we're conditioned to think that way now?
I don't know.
I mean, we know it's going to be a shit show, so we don't expect as much. Because AJ called me out on this weekend because we were watching GCW. And there are a few things that he knows I complain about with WWE and AEW. But GCW did it also. Now, my logic behind it, and he said, okay, that makes sense. I don't hold GCW to as high of a standard as I hold WWE and AEW.
That makes sense.
Because I know that GCW is independent guys that,
Right.
And it's not that they're not good, because I enjoyed their matches too. But I just don't hold them as high of a standard, so I'm willing to let a few things slide, like holding somebody's hand to walk around the ring or...
Like around the ropes?
Yeah, like doing old school or, like Mike Jackson.
Mike Jackson.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, though, there's certain things...
That's what they do. That's so they don't fall off.
Exactly. Or like how long sometimes they will wait and set up to catch somebody or
how long it takes them to set up a table or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
A door.
A table door.
Especially guys who aren't used to setting doors up because they got to get the chair in the right spot. Then they try to put the door up, the chair falls over, and they got to do it again.
Speaking of, remember the scramble from before the clusterfuck?
I do.
I made Clay watch that last night.
And?
So, he likes Gringo and Marcus.
Who's got a good eye.
He does.
He also likes the Cobra.
Does like the Cobra.
You were talking about people complaining about AEW and All Out. I have something that I found on social. I want to read this to you. This is an account from a fan. And I'll start with the headline.
All right.
AEW All Out. Stinky experience. Please shower before events.
Okay, that's classic right there.
Shall I continue?
Yes, please. I want to hear this.
This is an account from a fan that was at All Out in Toronto. He writes, me and my girlfriend, should be my girlfriend and I, but I'll let the grammar go. Me and my girlfriend had 4 tickets at All Out in the Inning 2 section during the sentence structure is atrocious, so I'm going to try to power through this.
Okay. During
0 hour, we were met with a pungent smell that became unbearable. She has slight sensory smell issues, so I understand. I can usually put up with something slightly uncomfortable. But man, I had not smelled something that pungent at a venue ever. It was so bad we had to go to fan services and request any possible alternative seating arrangement. We gave up our 4 seats for worse seating with an obstructed view of the ring because an obstructed view was a better alternative than having to put up with whatever that smell was. Coming from a trading card game where players will get disqualified at events for bad hygiene, I really wish that was something that would be implemented into concerts and shows. There's no excuse for anyone smelling that bad to the point we had to give up the good seats we paid money for so that we could have a bearable experience for the next 5 to 6 hours. He finishes saying, please shower and wear deodorant. With a period after every word. So please shower and wear deodorant.
Okay.
So that's just one guy's account. So I don't know if that was a consensus that somebody was stinking up the front row section of the Scotiabank Center.
Well, I mean, you've heard me say that a couple times. You know what my biggest fear is.
Stinky heat.
Stinky heat. That's the reason why when I go to these shows, I always make sure I smell good. 'Cause I'm not going to be the one with stinky heat. That is my biggest fear going to wrestling shows.
Well, I don't have a sense of smell, so I can usually power through it.
You can power through it. I can't. Stacy and I usually have to sit close to each other so we know the other ones. We know that the smell's going to be okay.
Yeah. All right, Minderz. Well, let's move on. Hang on. I think Sean said something about No Mercy. I want to see what
it's this weekend.
Is this coming weekend?
Yep.
Oh, shit. We got to make picks.
Oh, shit.
All right. Let me find the card.
Hey, wait. Can we not just put it as one later since we didn't know it until now? Like post later?
We can do picks later. I just want to make sure I got the matches.
Well, did we know all the matches yet, or were they making some of the matches tonight?
Looks like we got 5 matches so far announced.
Okay.
We got a match for the NXT Women's Championship, JC Jane versus Lola Vice. That's from Lola winning.
Oh, yeah, we did know that.
Sol Ruka defending the Speed Championship against Lainey Reed. I'm not familiar with her.
I think she's an Evolve girl.
Oba or Trick, I think they're wrestling tonight, against Ricky Saints in a single for the NXT and TNA World Championship. So either Oba or Trick's going to win both belts at the end of this show.
What? I don't like that idea.
I don't either.
I don't like that idea.
No. Ethan Page versus Tavion Heights for the NXT North American Championship. And Blake Monroe versus Jordan Grace in a steel cage weapons match.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the matches we got, and we haven't made picks yet. You want to just do picks now, like we used to?
Yeah, and then
I'll adjust accordingly for next week.
Can you take notes on?
Yeah, give me just a second here.
Did you? Oh, TNA Invasion is tonight apparently.
Now, Minderz, I said no spoilers.
Sean, that's it.
Oh, did Sean say that?
Sean said it. Sean, we warned everybody at the beginning.
I know he was listening at the beginning.
I know he was too. So, Sean, you can continue to listen, but you are in timeout.
Timeout.
Wow, that just made our comment section go really small. Sorry, Sean, but you were warned at the beginning.
And that was a warning for everyone too. We weren't singling anybody out.
Wasn't just necessarily just you. If anybody else was saying anything, we would have put them in timeout too. Do we know how long our timeout lasts?
A week.
Oh, okay. So next week he'll be able to be back on.
Right. Yeah. Future offenses will be longer penalty, but this is first time.
First time.
All right.
And everybody was warned.
Right. Okay, so we'll do the same system. You get italics, I do underlines. So
okay.
JC versus Lola.
I think Lola might get it tonight or get it Saturday.
Let's see. Okay, so you get italic. I want that to be true, but I'm gonna stick with JC here because she is gonna have the girls with her.
How well are they getting along?
That's a question you have to ask a regular NXT viewer.
I can't. I just put him in timeout. What? Stop me when I'm telling lies.
Okay, Ruka versus Lainey. I think we're both saying Sol, right?
Yeah, I'm going Sol on that one. I hope we disagree on some other ones.
Yeah. Oba or Trick versus Ricky. Number one, who do you think's winning this match, Oba or Trick?
I can't go against him. Can't go against him. I got to go Oba.
I have a theory.
What's your theory?
And I can say this because it already got mentioned. I think Trick wins with the TNA assist.
Okay. That just bums me out.
I know.
Because I seriously thought Ricky would end up taking the belt off of Oba, honestly. So that kind of bums me out. I hate that they're combining them.
Is there a chance we get a non-finish in a three-way?
I would be okay with that.
Because then I would go elimination rules.
I would be okay with that. I would be okay with that if that's what ends up happening.
Okay, we'll hold off on picking this until we know who won.
Okay, tonight.
Yeah. Ethan Page versus Tavion Heights.
Page.
Yeah, me too.
They're not going to do anything with Tavion. Not
yet.
What they're doing with him right now is
enough.
The best he's going to get for right now. Yeah.
Okay, weapons cage match. Blake and Jordan.
You know what? I will let you pick first.
I'm going to go Blake. I think Jordan's going to continue to chase.
I'll go Jordan because I think she's going to get her win back.
I smell some funky business out of this.
Although I wouldn't be surprised. Damn it. No, I'm just thinking Elegance brand.
Oh, yeah.
If they have something to do with all of this. Which they very well could. Ooh, or Killer Kelly.
Maybe. Masha, perhaps?
I'd be all right with it.
Now,
Hey,
wait.
so I hear there's a possibility. Well, okay. Are we talking about this or are we not talking about it?
It's out there. We might as well talk about it.
All right. I find it funny how we mentioned something about War Games and it being TNA versus NXT.
Uh-huh.
And it sounds like it might happen.
Uh-huh.
We already have this all picked.
I think we did. I forget what.
Hold on.
Oh, did you make a note?
It's in my book.
Fantastic.
Because that was when we went off on...
It was a long tangent about this.
It was a long tangent.
And it was a pipe dream at that point.
It was. It was a pipe dream. But we had men's War Games for TNA.
Uh-huh.
We had Santana,
Uh-huh.
Hendry,
Uh-huh.
Leon Slater.
Okay.
We had Moose as a possibility.
I think Moose is a lot because I think he was...
And then the other ones we had were Manson Dreamer.
Okay, I've got my doubts about Dreamer at this point.
I've got my doubts about Mance.
That him too.
But
I could see it being the system. Maybe the system. If they are now, the big question is: it 4-on-4 or 5-on-5?
don't know. We had 5-on-5.
If it's 5-on-5, I think it's Santana in the system.
They can't. Well, I get Moose is part of the system, isn't he?
Moose, Edwards, Cardona, Myers, and Fandango.
Yeah. NXT, we had Trick, Javon, Oba, Saints, and Jasper Troy.
Okay. Trick depends on if he's still the champ. I mean, if he's TNA champ, he might be on the TNA team.
Right.
NXT wise, if Oba gets the old fuckaroo tonight, I would put him in there.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got to have a big ass kicker.
Right. Well, between Oba and Jasper Troy.
Yeah.
There's your two ass kickers.
Have they done much with Jasper Troy since?
Not since he beat the shit out of Saints. At least not that I've seen, but then again, I don't watch it all the time. So,
is it possible we get Trick on the TNA team and Joe Hendry on the NXT team?
That would be funny. I like that idea. Okay, do you want the women's?
Let's do the women's.
Okay, so we had JC, Fallon, Blake, Lola, and Jada for NXT.
I still like that team.
I do too.
But again, it also depends on if Fallon and JC are getting along.
Doesn't matter. It's War Games. That's kind of the beauty of it, is that you don't have to get along.
Plus, there's always the chance of a double cross.
Exactly. TNA, we have Masha, Killer Kelly, Indy, Rosemary, and then we had Jordan or Mickey. I could almost see it being Mickey.
Especially now that she got an ask for the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
It could be Alicia Edwards.
Yeah.
Could be one of the Elegances. But Heather in there, she can do the rough stuff.
Yeah, she can. Well, Heather or Maggie, either one of them can. Leave Dana out of it, though.
Ash.
Or Ash.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Just to avoid confusion.
Just to avoid confusion.
Okay, so we'll have to wait and see what teams look like. But I'm very curious how right we are.
I'm going to laugh because we went on a tangent.
It was a long one. I may need to find that episode and put that tangent up on like YouTube.
That'd be funny. Yeah, because it was like 45-minute long
It
tangent.
was a long one.
All right. We going to talk Raw real quick?
We can touch on it. We talked about the good stuff already with the main event with Asuka and Rhea and the smurfing of Rhea Ripley.
Smurfing.
Dave LaGreca must be colorblind. He was saying that she was head to toe in green mist. That was blue.
That was blue.
It was blue as blue can be.
But we do need to touch on the Judgment Day, I think.
I have a hunch. I think that Finn and JD are going babyface.
I do too.
And Dom's going to go heel. He was very cowardly with Rusev.
Yes, he was.
I don't blame him.
Nope, me either. In fact, when they announced that it was JD, I said, that poor bastard.
But hey, JD had a hell of a match with Rusev. Though.
He did. It was great.
JD is maybe my favorite wrestler in the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Wrestler. Character is still Dom.
Right. But wrestler.
Yeah.
JD's very good.
I mean, I have not seen JD have a bad match outside of when he almost killed himself on the table.
And that was still not even a bad match.
It was still a good match because he finished
still a good match.
Kid's a soldier, man.
Yeah.
Big head.
Yeah. Let's see. What else? Oh, Bailey. We got to talk about Bailey.
Hugger Bailey. But I love what they're doing with Bailey.
Oh, I do too. I love the whole Three Faces of Foley they're doing with Bailey right now. It's the same thing. It's the same idea.
It really is, but it's a different vibe though.
It is. Like it's
Foley
actually like she's going insane.
In the same segment.
Huh?
Foley wouldn't go back and forth in the same segment.
Yeah, she goes back. It's awesome. I love it.
Yeah. Poor Lyra.
Poor Lyra. She's so confused. Speaking of, I went back and watched one of the NXT takeovers this weekend too.
Oh, one of the old ones?
Yeah.
Which one?
The Fatal 4-Way with Tyson Kidd, Tyler Breeze.
Oh yeah, you told me you were watching that one.
Sammy and Adrian Neville.
Is that the one with Bailey and Charlotte?
Yes.
Okay.
And Charlotte retains.
Yes.
Back when Charlotte looked human.
Back when Charlotte and Sasha were a tag team.
They weren't a tag team yet.
Oh, they weren't yet?
No.
Was Charlotte still a babyface?
Yes.
Okay.
It was kind of it was baby versus baby.
Okay.
But Charlotte was starting to get her mean girl attitude.
Gotcha.
It was the one where Enzo and Cass
they hair creamed Sylvester. What's his name?
No, not LaForte. Is the other guy. Charles.
I gotta find this out because we were trying to figure this out.
We were making fun of his name the other night. Let's see. NXT Fatal 4-Way. Let's see who finds it first. Takeover. Marcus Louis. It's not Louis. It's Louis because he's French.
As the Legionnaires.
Yeah, but he wasn't in the match because Big Cass wasn't in the match. It was just Enzo and LaForte.
It says he faced Enzo in a hair versus hair match and was defeated,
yes.
but did not adhere to the stipulation post-match and instead ran away, leaving his partner Louis to have a bucket of hair removal cream dumped on his head instead.
Yes. It was actually Baron Corbin's first match in NXT against CJ Parker.
CJ. He's the debut guy. He was also KO's first match.
Yep. And Bull Fit was on there. Just trying to think who. Oh, it was the one too where Lucha Brothers won.
They beat the Ascension.
And Adami Hiteo Adami.
Hideo Itami.
Kenta.
Yeah, let's say Kenta.
Kenta debuted. Yeah, that was a good one. I like that one.
All right. Minderz, you want to get to the main event?
Sure. Sorry.
It's okay. All right. It is time for Who's Whooping Who. That's where we make a fantasy card. Just one match. We don't do the whole card, but
I would say not a card.
With two wrestlers from varying periods, and wonder what would happen if they would have gotten together and had a match.
I'm really proud of you for this one.
You like this one?
I like this one.
I held out until today to tell you what it was going to be.
I noticed you did because I'm
specifics.
Uh-huh.
Notice how I was specific?
Yes, I did.
All right, we went with another women's match. This is, I think, our second ladies match after Toni Storm and Wendy Richter.
Yes.
But this is, I think we would call this a lady hoss fight, Minderz.
Yeah. Duh.
So we got Jazz taking on Natty.
Okay, but now you need to specify.
This is Natty. This is not Natalia. This is Bloodsport.
This is Bloodsport Natty.
And we've been watching a lot of ECW. I'm saying this is 2000 ECW Jazz.
She was really badass.
Yes. Let's go to the tail of the tape.
Yep.
All right. Jazz from New Orleans. Of course, Natty from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Alberta.
That's what I said.
Canada.
Yes. Dramatic pause.
Yes.
Natty has about an inch height advantage, 5'5" to 5'4".
Sean's a turd. He figured out a loophole. He's in our comments again.
He's like the saber-toothed tiger at the end of the Flintstones.
It's all right, Sean.
Okay.
It's all right, Sean. Sneaky.
Uh-huh. So Natty 135. Jazz is waiting none of our business.
No.
And I'm not going to ask her.
And it's probably about the same, honestly.
Probably close.
Yeah, because they're both built very similar.
Yes. Natty sharpshooter, of course, finishing move.
Mm-hmm.
Jazz, I went with the Jazz Stinger, her version of Facebuster.
Yeah.
And championships, both of them were women's champions. Jazz WWF Women's Champion, Natty Divas and SmackDown Women's Champion.
Has Natty ever had the tag team? She hasn't had tag team belts, has she?
No, she hasn't had that one, to my knowledge. But can we just speculate what it would have been like if this version of Jazz has been around to do Bloodsport?
Fantabulous.
Then we might have gotten Jazz and Natty.
We might have. Nah, Natty probably would have been. I guess Natty would have been about 20. Because I don't think Natty's too much older than we are.
No. If that, she might be the same age.
I was going to say, I think she's the same age as one of us.
But Shimmer Natty could have done Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Watching Jazz in ECW.
Nope. She's younger than both of us.
Oh?
She is. She would have been, okay, you said 2000? She would have been 18.
Okay.
She's an 82 baby.
Oh, okay. So she's a year younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, we get to watch Jazz mixed up with the fellas in ECW.
Shit, we get to watch Jazz beat the shit out of the fellas in ECW sometimes.
That's true.
So
Jazz was to ECW what Rio is now. As
yes.
far as mixing up with the guys when she has to, and Not character-wise, but
No.
as far as just like physical presence.
Jazz was the badass of ECW because most of the time on ECW they just had the girls for TNA.
Okay. Cat fights. Jazz
Cat
did not do
fights. No, Jazz did not do cat fights.
No.
Jazz beat the shit out of you.
Yes.
But yeah, she didn't roll around in a G-string and.
She was wearing biker shorts and a sports bra.
Yep. Sure was. But now I gotta make a pick.
Well, let's think about the match first off, because Jazz is a power wrestler by nature.
Right.
Natty's more of a technician.
Right.
But Natty can also throw hands.
Right.
So Natty might have the striking advantage on Jazz. And she might have.
You mean the other way? I would think Jazz has the striking and Natty would have the being able to catch it and turn it into some sort of technical wrestling hold.
Oh, the striking might be a pick 'em. Jazz has the power advantage. Which is saying something because Natty's powerful. She's strong.
Yeah, but
Jazz she's Jazz strong.
She's not Jazz strong.
Would Jazz slip on a banana peel and get tied up by Natty in some sort of a submission?
I think she would, but I think Jazz would also break it. I think she would be able to maneuver her way out of it.
Can I throw this finish at you?
Okay.
So Jazz likes the double chicken wing.
Right.
Suppose Natty would counter that into a roll through. It'd come up with the legs and get a sharpshooter on.
I'm okay with that.
So it'd be Jazz not being dominated, just slipping on a banana peel and not having anywhere to go.
I could take that banana peel. I would be okay with that banana peel. I'm perfectly okay with that.
Be hell of a
so Natty wins, huh?
Bloodsport Natty wins. If this is an Italian Jazz, it's Jazz.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm sure we've probably had that before, actually.
I don't know. Jazz was
back
out
in
of
the
the
day
company before Natty showed up.
Oh, was she?
No, Jazz was gone by like 04. Natty didn't show till like 07.
Okay. You forget that's the time that I quit watching. So
yeah, that's true. All right.
Because it was about the time, it would have been right after the invasion angle.
Yeah, Jazz debuted at 01 Survivor Series, which was the last night of the invasion.
Okay.
Because she was the Alliance's mystery opponent in that six-pack challenge for the Women's Championship. And
Gotcha.
Paulie was losing his mind on commentary.
Doesn't surprise me.
No. Paulie put her over to the moon.
I'm sure he did. I mean, she's really the only one.
It wasn't going to be
the only female out of ECW.
Yeah, it wouldn't be Francine, wouldn't be Dawn Marie.
No.
It
would be Jazz.
It would Jazz is the wrestler.
I guess it could be George.
No George.
No George.
Could be Elektra.
Could have been Elektra. No, she's naked too much of the time.
Yeah, she might get flagged by HR for checkers.
Yeah.
Her and Jasmine St. Clair both.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm okay with that. Natty wins. I like that idea.
It'd be funny if they would have had Joel Gertner come out to referee the six-pack challenge.
Oh, dear Lord. Could you imagine the limericks and how many times he would have his cheesy grin on his face?
Oh, how many times would he do the hand thing?
I don't even want to think about it because he'd be walking around there just going.
He'd be rock
the
hard.
entire time.
He'd be hiding his enthusiasm. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, he might have to have a notebook.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, Minderz, like I said, we'll talk about this No Mercy card next Tuesday. What day of the week is that on? Is it Saturday or Sunday? I think it's Sunday.
What?
No Mercy.
I don't know. I will find out. Give me just a second.
All right. No guests next week.
Yet, that we know of.
That we know of.
Unless
Because we put out a lot of feelers last weekend.
Yeah, I put out a lot of feelers last weekend. Saturday.
Okay. Hey, Minderz, next tomorrow night on the Independent Shootout, who's our guest going to be?
Lord Crew. I'm so excited. I'm kind of excited because I know what's happening this weekend.
Are you a little nervous about this weekend?
I'm very nervous.
Are you really nervous about making a pick tomorrow?
Yes, I am. I'm hoping we're done talking to him before we have to make picks.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that's going to be fun. We like Crew. He's a cool guy.
Crew is awesome. I'm so excited.
One of your beloved Cincy boys.
Yes.
I think all we have left is D-Mac and Carson Drake from the Cincy boys to get on one of our
I'm
shows.
cool with D-Mac. I like D-Mac.
I thought you had a crush on Carson Drake.
Fuck you. Kiss my ass, Reb.
Oh, sorry.
You giggle too much. But yes, tomorrow night we have what is it?
Merciless?
Merciless? I want to say that's what it is. The Merciless Lord Crew.
And his beard.
Oh, his glorious beard.
He has a glorious beard.
I love that beard.
It's the beard dreams are made of.
Really, it's really pretty.
I don't want to say pretty, but it's very, very macho.
It's kick ass.
My beard isn't that good. I did just trim my beard a couple weeks ago. So
yours isn't near as long as his is.
It's not.
His is kind of awesome.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me see if I can see. Yep, Merciless Lord Crew.
Yes.
And for those of you that don't know what he looks like, there you go.
Look at that guy. That is not a man to be trifled with.
No.
Unless your name is Jimmy Carrot.
Hey, wait. Can I pick Jimmy now so I can pick Crew tomorrow?
Oh, wait a minute. That means that you're going to put me in a bad spot then.
I sure am. Actually, I don't know what I'm going to do yet.
All I know is we're going to Curly Q's.
I think... Okay, I can say it on this show because I don't want to say this tomorrow. I think Jimmy's going to win because he's going to bend the rules a little bit. Because he bent the rules a little bit with Kong.
Yes. Sean, we will be talking about the Glory show tomorrow.
Sure will.
We got a lot to talk about for that one.
Good Lord, we got so much to talk about tomorrow.
We got to talk about.
It's going to be another long one.
We got to talk about Glory. We got to try to get some results from 0-1.
I think I have all of them.
Oh, okay. Because I know you have sources.
I do have sources. I think I have all of them.
I might reach out to see if we can get.
Yeah, you might reach out. You might reach out and see if we can get the show.
Well, yeah. I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
And then what else was over the weekend? Was it
Signal 10 was over the
Signal
weekend?
10, that's right. There was no PWE this weekend.
No. AEW was the other one, and it didn't happen.
It got rained out.
There was PWE this weekend.
There was?
On Friday.
Oh, Friday. That's right.
Friday was the mill.
Oh, yeah. So we'll have that to talk about, too. So we got quite a bit of indie stuff to talk about.
We do.
Plus recording another Extreme Wrestling Review podcast.
Yep. Do I need to get home early tomorrow?
Honestly, I would not hate it if we
started at 4:30 with our earlier one. Oh crap! I can't. Shit. I can't.
Damn it. Okay.
Well, we'll talk after.
Okay. Well, Minderz, I think we've taken up enough of these people's time, so why don't we get out of here? We are rambling. We're talking about stuff that we probably shouldn't worry about talking about on the air.
Right.
All right, so we're going to get out of here. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Until next time, for Minderz, this is Reb, reminding you all life is hard, work stiff, and we'll see you guys next time.